Listen. So the only thing you've challenged was your eyesight. Me too. It's my eyesight.
I'm not challenged though.
I mean, in the sense you are.
No, I'm not.
Homie, you have no peripheral vision.
Yes, I do.
Somebody can sneak up on you.
No, they can't. Try it.
That one cock
Try
eye you
it.
got.
Try it.
What?
Try me.
How are you getting older? Do you have any ailments? Like I remember. I mean, my thing is my knee, but my dad had bad knees, so I think my knee's starting to hurt.
Because he was on the ground, I was looking for crack. So.
Is that a dub?
Now, Dannon, from boxing, do you have any?
Yeah.
What?
My shoulder.
Can't you hear that lips?
That was a good one, Jeff. Yeah. Ran into that one, didn't I? Yeah, right then.
Get out of the corner, kid.
Should have dodged that one.
Just stick your move on.
Stick, move, and keep my mouth shut.
Right.
So you injured your shoulder?
Yeah.
So what? Did you have surgery on it?
Nah, I've strained a couple of things, but I blew up my knee one time in the ring too.
Oh, that's right. So your knee.
Okay, so is that the same knee with the basketball?
Nope, it's the opposite one. Ain't that a bitch? Now everybody got a memory.
Wow.
Now,
No,
Jeff,
I blew out both of them.
Jeff, being a great athlete that you pretend to be, do you have any injuries?
Never.
No injuries?
I'm not taking care of my body.
That part.
I see how Buddy's looking at you. All right, Buddy. Did you play sports?
I had a broken arm once when my brother pushed me down the stairs. That was it.
Yeah, was it in the cast?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a gangster cast.
No, it was an old cat.
Yeah, it had gang signs on it.
It had.
Cyphered up.
Yeah.
Exactly. No,
So, did you play sports?
Yeah. Well, I'm answering the first question. I'm probably the oldest person in this room, so yes, I have several ailments. Sleep apnea is one.
Really?
I got to carry that machine around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He left that motherfucker one time. We was on the road. We had a show in Fresno, and Buddy left it. We was halfway, like, going to Bakersfield. He's like, we got to go get up. Like, nigga, we ain't turning around. He's like, well, we got to call Dre. And he had that motherfucker delivered, like, the next day. He was like...
Yeah, Danny got his ass beat so bad on the
Oh,
golf
Lord.
course. I was counting up all my money. And
But he never brings that up. That you whoop his ass.
It don't happen
He never
much.
brings that up.
Hey, thank you.
Of the last
lost in
5
golf?
times,
Oh my
the last
God,
5 times,
this
his
nigga's counting is terrible.
His
TDB, first of all, I'd like to say fuck you for bringing that up.
But you never say that. You
Cause
never
I
say how
didn't-
you beat
Cause I
Flex. You beat.
Nah, you know,
He ain't
no,
never beat Flex.
I said the only person I never.
wow.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I go on record
The
with
truth
that
is
one.
here now.
Yes.
The only person I have never beaten
It's yourself.
is Flex.
Okay.
His
He's
meat.
the only
Now, he
one.
beats that often, but anyway,
Yeah,
as I was saying,
great rebound.
I'm pre-diabetic, so that's another ailment. And yes, I was a sports individual. I swam my way through college.
What?
Oh, so you were a swimmer.
Yeah,
Negro Phelps. Okay. I like that.
exactly. Black Spitz.
Mark Spitz, for those who don't know. Yeah.
Now, did you do that at Howard also?
That's college, moron.
Yeah, you can always tell when Lewis is
Yeah,
paying
you have an
attention, yo.
element.
Yeah, that's the element. You got brain damage. How many fights you have, Lewis?
Say high school.
I said high
College.
school and college.
He swam his way through.
I swam my way through college.
Did not hear that.
Now, what did you swim? Butterfly, freestyle? What?
Butterfly, freestyle.
Backstroke.
I did it all. The only thing I couldn't do was breaststroke because I have.
You do it now.
I have. Yeah, I will get up in some breasts. I have. My family has hip dysplasia.
Okay.
And so I really couldn't. I couldn't flip my to do the frog kick. I really couldn't flip my legs
Okay.
out right properly. So I was they wanted me to do IM because I was good at 3 disciplines, but that breaststroke,
That's a tough one.
Now, I have a quick question. You said that you had a hip. Is it a disease?
Hip dysplasia.
No, hip dysplasia is mean your hips are they're
Uneven.
kind of uneven. And so-
And that's your other
Oh,
siblings?
It just runs in my family. My sister had it. My aunt had it. She had that. My aunt had she had that big little shoe.
Oh.
Big little shoe.
Herman Monster.
Yeah.
So it always looked like she was switching,
Yeah,
huh?
she had that swang. She was marching.
You rang.
Yeah, you come in there, man. Yeah, my mom, Mimi, but she was a gangster with it.
Oh,
Mimi.
okay. So she accepted it.
Yeah, come on. Man,
Unlike
she-
kids today who
She
whine.
had to. I mean, back in
that, yeah.
you grew up in the 30s. You like, hey, I bet you better get out there with that cotton, put a brick on your foot, and let's go.
Kick that ball.
Duct tape you. Tie tie some extra woods on a foot and get on your feet and get on out there.
Yeah, they were pretty honest back in the day about what you had to deal with.
Hey, but my aunt though, she could type literally. I'm not exaggerating. My aunt could probably type 110, 15 words a minute.
Wow.
Wow, but she couldn't get it up to the copy by then.
But she wasn't gonna get up and take the paper nowhere. That might take a little time.
But that's what they don't offer in school now.
What?
Typing.
Curriculums.
Period.
Yeah.
Shop shit you gonna use.
Yeah.
You know, like typing and wood shopping, metal shopping,
being an
electricity,
electrician.
Auto and all of that. Yeah.
English. They
Home
don't
ec.
teach cursive anymore.
Home ec.
They don't have that.
None of that. Yep.
You know, in Philly, I went to Dobbins, and that was school that specialized in, you know, Lou. That's why I'm bringing it up because you're from Philly. You know about.
I
Dobbins.
went to Bartram.
But you know about
Motivation.
Dobbins though.
Yeah, we never really dealt with you guys.
But anyway, if you went to Dobbins, you could take a trade. When you
Yeah.
go to school, you had to take a trade.
Right.
You couldn't go there without taking a
Absolutely.
trade. So that was the great thing about it because you left with something. And a lot of those kids didn't even have to go to college because they took mechanic and plumbing and all that type of
Yeah.
Now,
stuff.
what trade did you take?
I took a computer aid drafting,
Okay.
CAD, because I wanted to be an architect.
Okay.
And now they don't have much of that in the schools because, like Philly, Gary, Indiana, where I'm from, it was pipeline for the meal as opposed to prison as it is now. So,
for real.
you know, you had to learn a skill because you were probably going to end up working for the one of the mills or as an industry, you know, and there was agriculture and all that kind of stuff. They don't have that now.
Yeah.
They have a lot of that in Detroit too. A lot of people I know in Detroit.
They all had.
They didn't
Chicago,
graduate. They didn't graduate from high school because they went straight to like working for the auto industry.
Right.
Made more money than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
then
don't
went back-
strike
A
now.
lot of them went back to school to get their
Not necessarily.
diplomas. Yeah, a lot of them did.
Yeah.
Just throw that in there.
But
Why?
yeah.
Because it's true.
It's not.
I'm sure a lot of people who dropped out of high
just
school,
never
once
just
they had kids and all that,
reality.
went back and got it.
A lot of didn't.
A lot did. I mean, if you say a lot didn't,
well,
fine. I'm with that.
No, but I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but I went to college in the, he's from Chicago, but I went to college in the Midwest in the 80s.
Okay.
And really, most people, like Buddy would be able to tell you, when they went to the mills, that's where they worked for the next 20, 30 years.
exactly.
It wasn't until America started sending the jobs overseas
Yes.
that people would get jobs there and then start going to college. Because I have a lot of friends that lost farms and things like that. That's what they grew up on.
Yeah, and
so
I'm
a lot
not-
of them didn't have
I'm
to go
not
to
saying,
school. I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
debating
not
that.
saying that they. I'm just saying I believe that a lot of them did.
And I would say the small percentage actually that went back because they were forced to go back because their jobs reached a certain level, and this was how industries kept black people out of management.
Yeah.
So what you end up doing is you started and you're a skilled person, like you're the top skilled engineer or machinist or whatever. But what would end up happening is some kid gets out of college that's got an engineering degree and they got your job making twice what
And
you
they got
were.
your job after you've trained them.
So after you've trained them or whatever, and so those people were forced to go back
So they
and
can
get a degree so that they could compete for their own job that they had learned
Right.
firsthand on
the job training.
And-
training.
and-
So then what ended up happening was it was easier to pay people without a degree. You
Right.
could say that was a reason why you weren't getting a higher pay was
Right.
because you weren't
Certified.
certified.
Right.
You weren't
Educated, yeah.
You weren't
Right.
educated,
You had to
and
have a
so
degree.
that was a way that many of the big three auto companies and a lot of industrial based plants and jobs in the Midwest kept black folks from exceeding because they started in the jobs like when they were in high school.
Yeah, but
Right.
You know, you were in high school and when you came out of high school at some of those technical schools, you already had like a certificate, like I'm a first level electrician. I'm a
Certified.
first level.
Oh yeah, when I was 14,
Right.
I worked at the Holiday Inn, and at 15, I was a certified short order cook.
Right.
One, because my stepdad was the chef there, but I got the
Nepotism.
job. Hey man, I got the job, but I started off opening up clams and oysters.
No, I just had 4 homies that just contacted me. 2 of them just retired from the sanitation department in Chicago, and 2 of them just retired from the transportation as bus drivers. like 40 years on the job.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
those jobs, in terms of what we were talking about, one thing too is most of the time those people didn't go back to work. I mean, go back to school is because they were making decent money. I mean, back then, and if you were working overtime, you make it. I mean, in the '80s, they was making $20-something an hour back then, and overtime.
Put the children through school.
Right. So that's why I'm just saying in terms of Lou, most of the people did not.
That's why I'm taking the word most out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think it's even that some went back and some didn't. So I'd rather leave it out there that they all went and did their thing.
I'd rather just bring it back.
Well, I wouldn't. Because why?
Here's the majority. Most of them didn't have the time to go back.
Exactly.
You know, because you
But
work.
a lot of them learned to do it online. When all that stuff came,
you got to talk about.
Well, we got to do
online.
research. Let's do research.
We do. You talking about online, bro? You're not really talking to the end of the '90s when they started doing.
I'm
online,
saying a lot of kids.
I would say almost into the mid 2000s, where like one of my partners worked for the fire department here. And he was saying, and he did, my boy Kenny Lee, it's amazing what he did. He was in the fire department, and so he got hurt, right? And so what he did is he went and took all the certificates that you need. Like he did hazmat, he did this, he did that. So by the time he was ready to go back to work, he had 8 to 10 certificates that it normally takes people. You got to take off time to do those every weekend. Right. You know, so he basically got all of that and ended up being like, chief, right? He's a dang near at battalion chief. Yeah. He's at battalion chief before, like that's a job most people don't get into their 60s because they are, it takes that much time to take off from the fire department to go and take the certificates.
Right,
because
but there's a lot of these people who now are sent to school through their companies.
I would say the majority of them aren't.
No. If you look at most majority companies, you can go to that company and say, I want to continue my education in this STEM, and they will go ahead and say, we'll pay for it.
We're talking about
Can you go back to being
jobs.
a short order cook?
Yeah.
Huh? Can you go back to being a short order cook?
What do you mean, can I? If I have to, yeah.
Okay.
There are no Waffle Houses in California.
I can be a prep cook.
You ain't got no, you ain't got no fighting skills.
Oyster shucker.
Yeah, prep cook.
You ain't got no fighting skills to work at Waffle House.
The what?
Fighting skills.
You ain't got no fighting skills.
I don't have that fight. I'm in the kitchen.
No, you're going to get...
I'm in the kitchen.
Hey, listen,
next to the exit.
Angry people
Why am
come
I
out.
fighting?
Waffle House, the kitchen
some people,
right next to the seats.
Hey, no, and I'm throwing
Somebody's coming through that window, Lou.
You coming through hot grease.
First of all, your dice, I didn't get my tomatoes.
Right.
I didn't get my tomatoes on my home fry.
I've never eaten at the Waffle House. All right, so listen, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Why do we do this?
Dan and Green.
Because it resets. And when people are listening to the show, that's who's on the show. Jeff Arnold, who's supposed to know that stuff, being
I
a
watch
director.
so many podcasts. They
Go
never
ahead.
do that.
I'm Buddy Lewis.
Thank you. And what's the name?
Going to introduce
The Buddy Lewis.
Yeah, we were
We're
going
going to give us a second.
That's all right. All right. What's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belt.
Before we go any further, we want to. Our boss lady is not here because she is.
She got hit by a car.
She
That's
fell
what I
off
heard.
she fell off a skateboard. She fell off her brother's skateboard.
For real?
Uh-oh.
I heard she was getting something,
Okay,
in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Get some of that Raider.
Yeah. Some of
That Raider loser dick.
Wow.
Wow.
Dannon said it.
Poetess, I didn't say nothing like that. I want you to know that I'm the only one that had no ill comments. I asked why you were hurt. I wanted to know what happened, and everybody went to your vagina. That's all these dudes. I didn't do it. All right, they all went to your vajayjay when they were saying why you aren't here now. I just want that to be plain and clear.
But she,
Buddy,
I said she got hit
being
by a
nice to her,
car.
buddy, is not going to help. If she came in here, she would give one you anyway, just because you're up here with us. So,
Oh wow.
yeah. But hope she's doing better. She fell off the skateboard. What happened to her?
Nah.
Brother's
She's good.
skateboard.
She's good.
No, she didn't fall off the skateboard. She's in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, did someone tell him he
Oh,
can
he
talk?
used his corporate voice. Basically, I've looked over your insurance policy and see you need to update.
Let me talk to my manager and see if your credit score is up to par. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me.
He didn't
let
get
me
that corporate voice, did he?
Yeah, he came corporate.
Well, you qualify for the Chevy Malibu.
And for those who don't know, that is
And we have an
Poetess-
extended warranty, that comes with it.
All right, for those who don't know, that's Poetess' brother back there. He's the engineer for the night.
Skateboard D.
Skateboard D.
Skateboard.
You been bounced on his head a couple of times.
My whole podcasting career is on the line right now.
Yeah.
I done messed up twice.
It's been over, yo.
Hey,
First and last show.
okay, so I'm trying. George Wallace says he's going to call in. But
For what?
But the thing is, I don't know
That's
how
that's TDP line. Trust me. Fuck you. I'm just sorry.
Are you talking to him now? Are you texting
No,
him?
yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know how to send him this
We have
link
Buddy
email
Lewis
wise.
here.
You know how to do that? Yeah. How can I send him that link
Yeah, we got
email?
Buddy here.
That's his email right
You should
there.
have did all that this morning.
He told me to wait till this evening to see if he was going to go to the bathroom or not.
Okay, why you giving me the bobblehead doll? What's going on?
It's crazy GW at AOL.
He would not be here. We're sending him emails.
Okay, so listen up.
Tell him we canceled this show.
No.
So we got a better guest.
Yeah, for real.
We got Buddy Lewis in the house.
What is that? At AOL?
Yeah, that's how old George Wallace is. At AOL.
Hey, I have AOL.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, you old school. You won't change, even if they came to you.
Exactly.
But AOL don't give up your information,
No.
right? Yeah.
Shit,
So
I
you
should've
better.
went
You
on
I
that.
should know. Yeah. Jeff always is in on it a little bit. I'll give you that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. So listen. It is. We want to shout out Luenell because tonight her special drops.
Yeah.
I'm sure it already dropped by now. So congratulations.
Way to go, Luenell.
Produced by Dave Chappelle. That is
Way to
where
go,
our boss
Luenell.
lady is.
Absolutely.
And congratulations to her. She's
Long
earned it.
overdue.
She doing an hour or 30?
I'm not sure, but I know
Probably an hour.
probably an hour. She's doing it. I mean, she is so.
Long overdue.
I mean, the lady's journey. If you don't know it, look it up, and it's just a journey of achievement.
Oakland's finest.
Yes, and like most Oakland people, talent comes out. So shout out to her. Congratulations. Congratulations to a lot of them.
Except on their football team.
Yeah, Raiders suck. We're gonna get that in the Teeder Sports
we
Center.
don't need it. We don't need to talk about Chicago. So.
And first of all, it's not Oakland. They're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay, they're the Vegas Raiders now.
LV.
Okay,
We could talk about Chicago. I stand on mine.
I stand on mine too.
I stand on
With
mine.
Vegas Raiders.
We took these 3 first losses and we're gonna
took-
turn that shit around.
You took these first
Your
three.
Bears
that
is
shit
so
around.
bad.
You had no choice.
You know what? Your
We gonna
Bears
turn
is
that
so
shit
bad.
around.
It makes me watch The Last Dance.
Yo.
I'm a little disappointed though because
And I give
we
you
got
that.
an Ohio State quarterback. That's the one that's bothering me. You know, Fields. I like Fields, man. He's a Buckeye, man. I
There's
don't
no
know why,
coaching.
you know.
He doesn't have the proper.
Oh, your
coaching.
other boy, Ohio State, did well.
Yeah,
Stroll.
Stroud.
He
He's
did
tough.
well.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and give it up for Ohio State. Big win against Notre Dame. Big win.
You all shouldn't have won that game.
Excuse me, we
What
have
are
a
you talking
segment
about?
for all that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
All right, yeah, because
Okay,
that was.
sorry, Teeder.
Okay, all right. So listen, I wanted to talk about. Hello to all the people in the chat room.
Hello. chat
Greetings.
Rumors.
Shout out to Code 3 pulling me out. I was $2 short. She
Oh,
hooked
yo,
me up.
Happy Meal.
She hooked me up. I was $2. So thank you very much, Code 3.
Oh,
One
wow.
call.
Oh, that's fucked.
I
You
just
couldn't
hit that
call me
point.
because you owe me $200.
Right.
So that's why you couldn't
I
call
it was
me.
only
Yeah.
$2.
He still owe Jeff. You still
I
owe him?
tried to give it to him the other day. He wasn't around.
You tried. I forgot his number.
That's right. I got a mailbox for that.
I don't know when I'm gonna see him again.
That, you know, electronically, you know, you can just, you know, they got something called Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. You know, you could
E-bike.
you could have shipped that. Yeah. What kind of BS excuses?
I
that
tried.
He wasn't around. I tried.
Go to his
I ain't get no notification or nothing.
Yeah, you could have.
You went to his house and almost blew.
Just drove by, kept going.
He's not. He don't look like he there.
Hey, I'm hitting the spot, man. That strike's killing me. I'm hitting the spot. Man.
Oh, it's a strike.
Hey, man. It's strike's
go.
killing. I would be in the midst of, like,
I was gonna stop by your house,
by
but you
now.
didn't look like you was home, and I'm standing in the door.
Right. I thought that was your girl. Kept moving.
Yeah, it was a person on your porch. It looked like you, but I just said, "Nah, that ain't him," and I just drove by.
They had your street blocked off. What happened?
Was that you at gunpoint by the police? I know you got that thing on
George
you.
Wallace is calling me. I'm trying to get him. Hello, George.
Tell we talk to him next week.
Yeah, Buddy just emailed you, so you could go to the link. Remember the
TDP.
Zoom link I sent you?
You know, George is about 150 years old.
Okay, so we just have to send that to your email. Okay, so can I give? I know
sent
that.
it
I'm
to-
gonna send you my. Okay, bye, George. I'll do that right now. Bye bye.
You know he's 350 years old. He's like a he's like a black wizard in one of those adventure movies. Yeah, Harry Potter. He's been around since the dawn of time.
I can't. I don't know how to do it. You didn't.
Same
you
thing
sent it to
she
his
said.
phone.
Exactly.
You sent it to his phone.
Oh, you got
sent it to his
$2.
email.
Yeah.
Okay.
You share it, Lou.
That's his email.
Just share it.
I don't know. I do it. Buddy's doing it. Okay.
$2 and get out of
Thank
my
you.
house.
All right. So.
Never come back.
What? Okay, so we got that all. Okay, yeah. So it's and I know I'm sure I'm not the only one broke or struck. Oh, as Code 3 say, my money is circulating. I don't know where it
what
is
you
right
call
now
it?
because I can't find it.
That what you call it?
That's what I told her. I was like, well, let me know where it's circulating.
It's
You
in
a
a
cop.
wind tunnel.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
I did have a.
I know it ain't swinging my way.
I wanted to throw this out to the people in the chat room and to you guys. I was thinking about what I enjoy doing. Just something that doesn't cost anything. And I feel that I've gotten really good at it because I've made it a point. John Tollsby, a long time ago, told me, talented actor, comedian, that and writer, told me that if you say hello to someone, mean it. So I've always taken a pride, like past 30 years, to say hello.
You got Mr. Rogers' theme song?
Yeah, exactly.
I enjoy saying hello to people.
Okay, that's cool.
So now what
You
do
don't
you
like
have?
paying them.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't enjoy that.
Yeah, you don't like to say hello. Here go your money.
Yeah. You don't like to do that. Hello?
Yeah.
Is it money you're looking for?
Hello, I Zelled and Cash Apped you.
Yeah.
You can Cash App me 100 and Zelle me another 100.
Yeah.
Say hello and give me the other 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What do you like to do, Jeff?
What do you like to do, Jeff? What's that you? Well, I know.
Apparently,
I got an idea.
it's not collecting money
Cleaning.
from friends.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning.
No.
What?
At this age, peace. I just like peace.
No.
like
What do you
people.
enjoy
For others.
giving? Giving to others.
Peace.
So
He
how do
said
you
his
do that?
motherfucking mind.
Yeah, peace of mind.
No. How do you give that to someone else?
By staying out of their way.
Okay.
By not answering their calls when they call you.
Okay. Fair enough.
By avoiding them when they, not returning their texts.
Okay.
Yeah.
About money.
Yes, especially if it ain't about money.
Go ahead, Danny.
I enjoy writing, actually.
Oh, wow.
I've been really getting into that lately, writing and.
Dear gay me.
No, I enjoy writing, and I also enjoy.
I've been lonely.
I enjoy really people. I like people. I'm a people person. I don't
People
mind
don't
getting
like
out.
me. That's why I enjoy writing.
And I meet, people out. You know, it's still the people that are happy in their life, and then there's Jeff. So, but I enjoy writing, and I actually really enjoy talking
have
to
you
people.
written?
I like people.
Okay.
What have you written?
5 screenplays, 2 TV shows.
Okay.
I just write. I just really write comedy. I know you don't do that, but I love to enjoy writing comedy. No, some people.
Danger!
Get off the club. No, I'm just messing. No, but
That was from that
But
lips
you know what? Though?
earlier, yeah.
That's right. That was.
That was a
But
good one.
I don't know about you guys. I really enjoy writing comedy though. I really enjoy,
Barracuda.
and dealing with people and talking to people. That's what I enjoy.
I enjoy helping people who need information about this business, entertainment. I kind of enjoy giving back, like to kids. People ask me, friends ask me. So I kind of enjoy giving advice and counsel to people who need help.
T.
I like answering calls from bill collectors. I like that. They'll do their whole spiel and all that. Then I say, you know what? I said, well, how would you like to pay that? Well, I got this stolen credit card. So, you ready for the numbers?
Exactly.
Excuse me?
You ready for the number?
You let me talk to you for 30 minutes and this is what you... Yeah.
Really?
You talk me into paying you. I got a stolen credit card. You want the money or not?
You know what's funny, TDP? I don't mind taking them calls no more because if I got it, I got it.
They're enjoyable.
But one day, I think I shocked the person. They're like, well, how would you like to pay? I said, well, I'll pay now. I had to pause, like, oh, shit, this nigga really got the money. You know what I mean? But, shit, they don't supposed to hide no more. Why hide? You
But
either
hit him
got
with
it
the
or you
stolen
got it.
credit card line.
I'm going to try that one.
I flinch. I flinch and hang up.
No, I always love the ones that come in where they they're telling you that someone has stolen like
Habib.
identity, or something. Oh man, I go in.
Are you
on
close
that.
to your computer?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I get my old. Hold on, that's my dad. Let me go get my grandson, cause I want to. Lord, they done got my. Buddy, come in here. They done said they got my credit card. They done took my credit card. Hold on. Now the number is. What the number is?
Excuse me, sir. Listen to me.
Hold on. Let me get my grandson. Buddy, come in here.
Wait.
No, I don't want to wait. Let me give you my credit card.
This is the IIS.
Yeah, yes.
What? He's like, what? This is the what? This is the IIS. It's like the IIS.
Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my grandson.
Yeah.
Now maybe
We have the police outside. You come to be arrested as soon as you. Oh man, you got the police.
Right.
Man, I got my shit. I'm going out in the blaze, man. No. They're gonna come. They're gonna arrest you. You go to store and you get a money grab and you send it to me. It's like.
But you know what? I get mad now when the Nigerians. I don't know if I told the story before. A friend of mine that I used to golf with and play poker with, his wife got caught up in one.
Scammers.
Yeah, like they was in their 50s. He was a contractor. Got caught up on it. She's thinking that she's helping. She gave them the information. They took $500,000 out of his account.
Yeah.
And he wind up killing her and himself.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And ever since that time, when I see those emails or something like that, I just go, man, fuck you, you bitch. I mean, I really, and I mean it. It's just,
Now, wait a minute.
it was a shame. It
he
was
was
sad.
Nigerian.
No, the Nigerians had sent those. Remember they used to send those emails all the time.
You won a-
You know, no, not even you
20
won. Like we have
Did you
this
know they
amount
were
of money.
Nigerians?
I don't know. She was
Allegedly.
She was.
You won the
What you mean?
lottery.
What are you saying? I know. I'm telling you, it was Nigerians. I'm telling you the story. It's not allegedly in this.
So wait,
Factual.
Nigerians did the scam?
Yes, they sent her an email, and could they send you? Remember back in the day, they sent you emails.
Yeah.
We have this amount of money, but we need this code, and we can send you this if you help us release.
We need your banking
and a lot of
information
people
and all
get
that,
caught
yeah.
up in that.
Yeah,
Older
you won the
people.
lottery, but we
Yeah.
need you to give us some money so we can
Yeah.
send you your money.
And she did it, and she wound up losing their
Half a
$500,000,
million.
and he
Listen.
killed himself. He killed her and himself.
You know
Sad
what?
story.
I can't even lie. I got caught up a month ago
Wow.
on Facebook. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. Thomas Ward, the comic.
Oh, you got caught up with that one?
Thomas
Oh
Ward.
man.
No, that's not him.
Yeah, right.
Let me preface this by saying it was about 2:00 in the morning. I'm fooling around. Thomas Ward's picture comes up on Messenger, and I'm like, "Hey, Thomas, what you need?" He's like, "It's typing while his picture is moving." He's like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "No, man, what's up?"
Yeah.
He types me and goes, "I'm in trouble. I'm in," so then my phone blings. It goes, "The person is calling from Alaska," and I'm like, "Oh shit." Thomas, you must
Right.
be in trouble to call me
At 2
from
o'clock in the
2
morning.
o'clock in the morning in Alaska. I'm like, oh man, this brother's at the airport and can't
Stranded.
get stranded or
Right.
something. I'm thinking comic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I can't hear you. He says, yo man, hold on, I'm gonna send you the code so that you'll be able to hear me. And I'm half-ass asleep thinking, all right, man, and I hear this, I see the video.
Right.
Man, I get the code, I don't realize that's the authentication
Spaghetti.
code
Right.
for them to get
Easy
into
for you to
your
say.
account. Exactly. So
I have
was
trouble with
Dannon
that.
for a minute.
I have trouble with that word
anyway,
too.
it was the
you say it again?
We know it. We know,
the
but
code, goddamn it.
Right,
There you
right.
go.
So anyway,
Access.
What kind of
it was
code?
access code, right? So it was really the two thing authorization code for them to get into my account.
Yeah.
So they actually changed my Facebook email. All they did was change my email, so I can't get back in
Right.
to my Facebook account. And so they changed my shit. So now all these people are now calling me because they're hitting everybody up for money with my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they put they've taken a video from me, and they said, yo, man, it's crazy because you keip saying hello.
Yeah.
see
So
that happened to me.
So
buddy.
that happened to me, and so I'm saying, and right now I'm gonna tell you, if Mark Zuckerberg is listening to this, I just want to say, fuck you.
That part.
I really do. You've got to be a little bit more
With the
schooled
Yeah.
on why your system is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, because right now, the first thing they ask you to do when you're trying to get your account back is they ask you to put your email in.
Yeah.
Fool, my account has been hacked. They changed the email, so I can't get in.
Wow.
Right,
So
right,
that's
right.
you're in a loop. That's that dumbass
Yeah.
computer shit. You just put your code in, it'll
Yeah.
work. No, you can't
Yeah.
put your email in. So I just want to say, if anybody out there is close to Mark Zuckerberg, you tell him, fuck you.
Hey,
I am.
let me tell you,
I'll
I
text him
got
after
I got that
this.
same text. But what I did, buddy, because I was just thinking that it might be a scam, I typed it, dude. I said, "Where you at?"
Right.
I said, "Where are you?" I said, "Ward, where you at? I'll bring it to you." No response. So I said, "Okay." So then I called Thomas because they get you late at night.
Right, right,
Like, it's
right.
like real late.
Right.
But so Ward didn't pick up. So I said, "Okay." So I hit him up online. I said, "Yo, Ward, where you at, man? I'll bring you the money." And the person kept asking whatever. I said, "Okay, I'll get back with you." Then the next morning, I called Ward. And he said, "Yo," he's really upset. He was upset because he's like, people are thinking that I really need this money,
Right.
and I'm not. And it's it's causing a lot of. But yeah, they try to get you, man.
It's that
They-
avatar.
And bro,
Yeah.
and I called as soon as I thought about it. I called Thomas, and he's like, "Oh, buddy, no." And I was like, "God dang it!" So I just want to say, man, we all got to be diligent, and it can happen.
Yeah.
It can
Yeah.
happen to you if you're not paying attention and you're not.
Cognizant of it.
you're
Yeah.
not really cognizant of this other. And bro, they've gotten sophisticated. It used to just be an email. And I still get them scam emails. Hey, you've just won $100,000. Send the code. I still get those dumbass emails. But now they've moved to another level, bro. They got
Voices.
They got
now.
voices. They got pictures. They got video going. So it's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
If I call
Don't answer a number. I'm telling this to the chat room and everybody. Do not answer a number you don't recognize, even if it's in a United States coded number. Because if you don't recognize what they're doing now, is they're getting you. If you speak for like about 10 to 15 seconds, they got your voice,
Right.
and they're using that to go
record.
into
AI,
yes.
AI.
record. Yeah.
They record.
Okay, I'm just so glad that my money is circulating, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, buddy, I mean, well,
You call me,
Lewis is technically you're deficient, so that's why you would never get caught.
Right. So you ain't gotta worry about me because I don't know nobody like me like that. And
Jeff's
listen-
just gonna find you.
yeah.
I'm gonna drive by your house.
I don't need no technological advances
Hey.
to come by your house and kick your ass and get my buddy.
Hey, listen, before we go any further,
And
we
if I
got.
call any of y'all Chicago
What
Pizza,
does before we go any further mean?
if I call any of y'all asking for money, Chicago Pizza is the code.
All right, listen, before we go any further,
Okay.
I just want to. We got a gentleman that was nice enough. We have a gentleman that was nice enough. I hit him up last night. Said, hey, if you're not doing anything, give us a call. He said, hey man, it's late. I'm in Atlanta, and just call me. If I get up to go to the bathroom, then I'll answer. George Wallace is in the house. George Wallace. Thank you,
George.
George Wallace. George
George.
Wallace. Hey, yo.
George.
George. Oh, we
Can't hear you.
We
Can't hear
you.
you. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute
You
yourself.
unmute me. I'm
yeah.
not.
Okay.
In any case, I've been waiting for 40 minutes to go on, and you know I got to go pee.
First of all, George Wallace, how are you?
I feel good all over. How are you doing?
I'm good. Your teeth look great.
Don't you worry about my. You want me to take them out?
No,
You got false teeth?
We
No,
good.
you
We
don't.
good.
We good. We good. We
By
good.
the way, Chicago Pizza is the password. Okay.
There you go. So if I call you George, there you go.
Wasn't that some dumbass? Wasn't that dumbass? He done told the whole world what the password
Now they're
is.
gonna hit us up. Chicago Pizza.
But
Thanks
they
a
don't know
lot,
the
Jeff.
first part of the country. It's okay.
Exactly.
Jeff.
What? Hey, hold on, Jeff. Why don't you just give us the first 6 numbers of your Social Security number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll eventually get them last 4.
That part.
Well, everybody's looking good. What's going on the panel today? What's going on? A lot of funny people on the show.
How you
Why
doing,
y'all
George?
call me? What you want to talk about?
We were talking about what's something that you do that you enjoy, that's not that you do for other people that you enjoy. It doesn't cost anything. It's just something you enjoy doing.
I can't find the shit. Oh, here it is, right here. Hold on.
Rapid release. Hysterical.
Lotion, is that enough for you?
You asked.
We did ask.
What I love doing more than sex, more than drugs, more than anything, and you know what that is.
Making
Telling
you
lies. Walking up on that stage. That's the greatest blessing I've
Yes,
ever
it is.
received.
And you do it so well.
Yeah, you do. You do. Now, George, where I understand, I heard you were working on a project with the great Norman Lear.
Yes, I have a project, and the project is completed. Now that part of the strike is over, the writer's strike is over, we're waiting for the SAG is over, but we're done. So it's called Clean Slate. I wanted to reboot Sanford and Son, okay?
Okay.
Wow.
I just basically wanted to hear you know, I just wanted to hear the music.
The theme song.
And Norman Lear said, let's do something else. I said, you rebooted everything else. So I went back with another thought, and so much is going on in the world today. I said, oh my God. A friend of mine has 2 kids. One is a girl, one's a boy, but the boy never identified as a boy. And I said, but Dan, cut that part out. I said, but you got to love that kid no matter what. I don't care what it is. You got to love that kid. And then a thought hit me in my head. What if I had a kid that left as a son and came back 27 years later, knocks on the door and say, Dad, it's me.
Wow.
And I go, me who? Are you Desmond's wife? Dad, it's me. My son has gone to New York to do his thing, come back, knocks on the door 27 years later, and he has transgender, and I'm crazy.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going, who the? So, and we got my character, my daughter's name is Laverne Cox.
Oh, yeah, the town's Laverne Cox. Yeah.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, and I'm Louis Diggs. Okay. So, George,
Watch the language on this show, okay? Cox and Dicks.
now, George, it was you and Norman Lear coming together creating this show?
This is done. I tell you, we finished the show already. It's ready to come out in Christmas time.
How many episodes did you guys do?
We did 8, and we're just waiting for number 2. The strike held us back for a second.
Okay.
What network is it coming out on, or is it
We're going to
streaming?
be on Freebie. Who owns Freebie? The world's largest. Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
okay.
Amazon. Well, guys, I mean, we're excited. Now, do you have it? You have a wife, or you have a friend? What is the show besides you and Laverne?
It's basically Sanford and daughter. It's Sanford and daughter, basically. Like
Gotcha.
I said, my son went away, came back as a daughter, and I'm old black man, just like Fred Sanford. Don't understand this stuff, but I got to be educated, just like America would be educated to learn to live and let people be who they want to be. But at first, I just can't handle it, and I'm crazy. So.
Well, I think that's great.
It's very funny.
Yeah, and I think if anybody can deliver that, that's you.
Absolutely.
That's you. And,
Yeah, well, it's a lot of fun, and then I can't wait for America to see it because I can't wait to see me because I never played a role this serious, you know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Hey,
And there's a lot of crying. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of misunderstanding, things that I don't know that she knows, and she's coming back trying to change my apartment. You know, I'm just like Fred Sanford. I've been living in this house for 50 years. My wife died, and 30 years, 27 years ago, and she's been away or he's been away. You got to be careful how you say it these days. You know, they got these pronouns. You got to know who you're talking to. And they got he, she, him. They got an MX. They got all these pronouns. So I just cut it out. I'm fucking talking to you. You know who the fuck you are, though.
I heard that.
So how'd you
that.
kill your wife?
Because I don't know all of these pronouns and acronyms and all that stuff. Just fucking talking to you.
Hey, George, are you still in Vegas? Do you still have a residency in Vegas?
I do not. I left Las Vegas just before COVID. I was doing a show with Jamie Foxx called Daddy Stop Disrespecting Me or something like that.
Daddy Stop
And then
Embarrassing Me.
I didn't go back because of COVID, and they had to pay me for all 8 episodes. That's a blessing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I work with you over there. Absolutely.
Yeah, see, that's good. So, but I'm going to go back next year. I think it's going to be me and another friend of mine, a singer. So I can't tell you who it is right now, but it's going to be pretty big.
You mean going back to Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
But
yes.
I'm doing shows all over the country right now. I did Madison Square Garden about 2 weeks ago with Dave Chappelle.
Wow.
Okay.
And then one night at the club, Dave Chappelle went on stage, and I came on, and then Chris Rock came on, and the place went kind of crazy. We had a wonderful time.
Wow.
That's a big
sounds
show.
like fun.
That's a big show.
A lot of laughter.
Was your mama there?
What'd you say?
I said, was your mama there? Did she come
heard
to did your mama come to the show?
Your mama was there. That's why we were sold out with her big fat ass.
I know, because
I
you
used
said
to
you
be
was
the
at
king of your mama
Madison
jokes. I
Square
don't know
Garden. I
as
didn't know
well,
how.
but
Your
I can
mama looked
handle
like
it.
a
I can
big
tell you.
ass turnip.
How about your big fat ass mama? I just went Christmas shopping for your mama.
Oh,
And you know
shit.
she's into the sports world, so I went to that sports store across the street. What's the name of not Academy? The big sports store.
I ain't gonna say it. Fuck you.
What's the name of the big one?
Big Five.
Yeah. Dick's. That's the one. Dick's, your mama. You come in there with a bag with Dick's on it. Your mama go crazy.
Hey, George.
She'll do cartwheels out the door.
Hey, George, on this show, In a Man's World, sometimes we like to, I was reading some information about you, and then I was it was interesting how it paralleled Dannon, because you went to Akron, Ohio. That's the University of Akron, Ohio, right?
Yes,
That's
I'm
it.
LeBron James' real daddy. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
That part.
And Dannon did too. But I was
I went to Ohio State.
Yeah, I know you went to Ohio
Oh,
State, but
okay.
the same state.
Yeah, I see what you're
Who
saying.
went to Ohio State? Raise your hands, because I'm on the phone. I tried to get you on the computer. Hey, how you doing, Ohio State?
What's up, Buckeyes? OH.
Hey, listen, we just found
OH.
out Akron. We just found
He
out
don't
what
know
the
it.
zips mean. You know,
Huh?
it's the Akron Zips. We just found out what a zip is.
What is it?
Ohio State, 56. Akron, zip.
Oh,
Hysterical.
There you go.
did you watch the game this weekend?
I did watch the game this weekend, and I was really rooting. Now, I'm not prejudiced, okay? But I like my black coaches and my black players. So I kind of rooted against Ohio State this weekend because I want the coach
I felt
to be
it.
successful.
I felt it.
Hey,
No,
George.
I am not racist at all, but when it comes to sports, let's say, for instance, a black guy and a white guy boxing, that black guy better whoop his ass.
Now, that's racist. Yes.
Hey,
Is that
It's
racist?
a preference.
That's called cheering.
Yeah, there you go. It's called cheering.
So I guess we all are racist, huh?
George, I wanted to ask you a little quick, serious question, if you don't mind. I was reading some stuff.
Sure.
Now, you lost your mother when you were at the age of 16, right?
Yep.
So what was that trend? Was your mother and father together, or was she raising you? What happened after that, if you don't mind sharing? With
Well, I was in there trying to read my book and shit, and she kept coming every time I turned the television off, so I shot her.
Yeah. How serious is that?
Yeah.
I bet she won't touch another TV.
Hey,
Put the remote
dad
down,
is
you
22
old
years-
bag.
So what happened? Yes, I had a mom and dad. I had a great mom and dad, Mary Lou and George Wallace, the greatest parents in the world. And my mom always taught us to learn everything. You're gonna learn how to cook. You're gonna learn how to sew. You're gonna learn how to clean. Because I might not always be around here.
That
And
part.
sure enough, one night at 6, she was sick, and she said, "Baby, I'm going to the hospital. I won't be back. But don't you worry about a thing. Your life is very well taken care of." And I thought, just she's gonna be like other moms. She's gonna go to the hospital and come back. But she knew what was happening, and to this day, I'm the most blessed and successful person you've ever met.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not how much money you make; it's how you enjoy your life while you're living.
Right.
Bombs.
Yeah, and we all honor you for that, George. We're gonna let you go, but I just wanted to thank you. I wish you luck.
You mean you called me to wake me up? That I got to go pee?
Oh no,
And
you
now
can stay
get
on.
off the
No,
phone
I was
already?
just being curt. No, please stay on. Stay with us. Stay with us. I'm Lewis Dix,
TDP.
Jeff Arnold,
Buddy Lewis.
Dannon Green.
and we have the one and only.
George Wallace,
Wow.
Dr.
The George Wallace.
Dr. George Wallace.
Doctor.
Dr. George Wallace. Buddy Lewis, I didn't know you were there. I have a small phone. That's why I'm trying to get you guys on computer on the Zoom so I can see everybody, But
Yeah.
There's something wrong with your end with the Zoom.
Yeah.
You,
We got a new producer.
We got a substitute producer.
Hey, George, we were asking. We asked this question last week. We asked the scariest movie you've ever seen growing up.
okay.
Probably
no,
when
we
I
were
was a
going
kid.
to. We
Was,
didn't do it yet.
Okay, go ahead. What's
We didn't
yours?
do it yet.
it was Carrie. I know we'll forget it when the arm came up out of the grave.
Oh
Scared
yeah.
the shit out of me. And
Yeah.
so that kind of got to me. The others were scary too. None of the haunted houses that never got me. None of the chainsaw, none of that got me. But it was Jaws didn't do anything for me. Even The Exorcist is okay.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say that one got me.
What, The Exorcist?
Bro, to this very day, bro.
You wanna watch that bitch get raised up off the bed?
No, The Exorcist. I'm gonna tell you two that got me, and I'm gonna tell you the newest one that got me. That damn ring. The ring.
Nah, he's,
Oh, bro, that. Ooh,
Mine, I have two. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one. But if you remember the movie, The Children of the Dam.
Oh yeah, that was.
Did anybody remember that movie?
Yo, with them white-haired children. Yeah, that was.
And the
scary.
eyes. Oh my God, I couldn't sleep. And my brother knew it. And my brother, we watched the movie one time, and then we watched it, and then about 12 o'clock, I don't know what time it was. All of a sudden, he turned the light off and went around the bed and grabbed my foot. Man.
But you know what I used to do?
My
Did he
God.
tickle you?
I
No, he
used to do
ain't
the scary
tickled me.
music. I used to do the scary music and scare my sisters. This is the greatest thing in the world when you can.
They coming.
Earlier we would. George can help us with this. This might now because George. Earlier we were talking about people back in the day who worked in factories who had dropped out of high school, and I made the statement that a lot of them went back, and another person made a statement that a lot of them didn't go back. Now, since you're from that, I mean, not actually from that generation.
Akron's definitely.
Akron,
definitely
Ohio,
a Midwest industrial city. But go ahead.
Yeah. So if you would mind, the question is, basically, what is the question?
If you were when you went to work for the factories, did a lot of the people go back to school while they were working at the factories?
Or did
you just go to the factories and retire, work through?
Who the hell told y'all I worked in a factory?
No, not you.
People that you grew up
People
around.
that, just people that were in the
Yeah,
industry.
that's what they did when we were kids. That's what black people did. I grew
Right.
up here in Atlanta, Georgia. Black people worked at the General Motors, or they worked as a school teacher, and that the post office.
Yeah.
Those were the three jobs, the good jobs. Yeah, they would spend a lifetime. That was what you were supposed to do. That's what your parents taught you. Go to General Motors, get a job, and you
Work
have
in the
a
mill.
great life forever. And that's true too, if that's what you want to do.
It was true, yeah.
Yeah, but we were saying a lot of the people who did not get high school diplomas, who went to work for the factories, did a lot of them go back to get their high school diploma? Some of them say,
No, there was no
See?
need to go back. How much money were you going to make to get your high school diploma?
For
Well,
what?
I think that's a great thing to do today.
Or-
I think everybody
or they-
55
or they
used to
degree.
retire used to go back to school.
Or go back to college. That's what we were trying to say, Louis. Nobody. Once you started making that kind of money, man, and you into that 10, and you on that tenure where you're gonna get the little cake and the watch and all that stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Dog, that was
Company car.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, it's a big decision right now. People working at General Motors on the factory line are making as much money as school teachers, more than school teachers, and more than a lot of professional people. So there's really no need to. Right now, some people are skipping college altogether because technical degrees or technical work is just as And look at a mechanic. A mechanic fixes a car. He doesn't go to school and makes all the money in the world. He'll change your fucking tire until you got a leak in the water hose, and then you can do is go okay. They make money everywhere.
Right.
George, and given this new day and time, what were some of the good things or bad things in working with Norman Lear, given that the history of him? Was there some things that you learned or some things that you saw already? Or was some things that you and him had to discuss to say, I'm not going down that road?
No, basically, Norman Lear is our executive producer. I wrote the show. Dan and my partner Dan wrote the show, and we got a room of writers. So we came up with the idea at a restaurant in Los Angeles. So we wrote all of the shows. Norman is our way in, our executive producer. He's the guy who can get you we're the showrunners. He's the guy who can get you into any studio because everybody wants to meet with him.
Yeah, because Norman ain't running nowhere. He's about 100 and something, so he ain't running. He's walking real
101
slow.
years old. He just turned 101.
Yeah, he's walking slow.
But he does come to every meeting. He does come to every meeting.
So your creative strength is what we're going to be seeing during this show.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was thinking about. I wanted to reboot Sanford and Son, so it's going to be basically Sanford and daughter.
Okay.
And I am just exactly like Red Fox. I'm pretty much kind of fatherly like Bernie Mac. So I'm old school,
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I look awful on television. Go ahead.
Nah,
you
you
don't.
look wonderful.
On radio, too.
That's my kind of joke. Yeah.
That's my kind of shit.
And don't forget the internet. Shit.
Just ugly, right? Just flat out ugly.
You're like an old Asian woman.
Hey.
Oh my God, they firing. But hey, if you can fire at the best,
Come on, man. George Wallace, that's the man. You get one, hey, man, if you get
one on George,
you get George to laugh at one of your jokes, you done won.
Yes.
You done won the year.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, you've won the
kidding?
year.
I love to laugh. I don't care if the joke's on me. If you get me with a good one, fine with me, because I'm the one taking the check home. You understand?
That part.
And in that and in this situation here, sir, you are absolutely right. You are thinking we ain't getting shit over here. Matter of fact, we're gonna ask you to donate to the show when we finish before you hang up.
You are stupid. But hey, we really would like for you to donate, George. Give
I
him
can't hear you. You got bad. What you say? Hold on a second.
He got bad reception
You
now.
should just, hey George, you should just stand there and freeze like.
Yeah. Send us a check.
You mentioned money. You mentioned money. My telephone just goes zip.
Be like Lewis, just drive by your house.
George, what is?
And listen, I haven't listened to the show before. I apologize, but it seemed like a very good panel there with you guys, smart and intelligent, and I like it already. So that's what I got to say.
Well, man, thank you, man.
Appreciate
Well,
that.
We need to make a
appreciate
commercial
that.
off of that clip right there.
Yeah, that'd be a nice
That's
clip.
a clip. That's a commercial.
Yeah, especially when the show starts airing.
Yeah.
The show will be out around. The show will be out around Christmas time. It's called Clean Slate.
Clean
Starring,
slate.
Looking forward to it.
George Wallace, Laverne Cox, my friend from, oh my God,
That's
all of a sudden I can't think of her name, but she used to be with Tony Orlando and Don. What's her name?
yeah, what? I know, yeah.
Yeah, we all said,
Everybody said the
I feel like Patrice Neal now.
The fine one.
Yeah. I feel like Patrice now. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The Natalie Holloway. Natalie.
George, did you guys shoot the show in Atlanta or Vegas? Where did you shoot?
We shot it in Savannah.
Oh,
Sony
yeah.
has a studio. Sony has a studio down in Savannah, so we got to do everything our way and quickly.
Okay.
And
cool.
cheaply in Savannah. I know about that tax break down there.
That's what it was. Cheaply, it's in Georgia. You know,
Yep.
everything is happening in Georgia.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is now the movie-making capital of the world. So you know
Thelma
what's going on
Hopkins.
here.
Thelma Hopkins.
Thelma Hopkins. That's who. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Thelma,
Oh boy, the two of
she's
us.
really good.
The two of us. When the two of us get together, it's like Aunt Esther and Red Fox.
And Riff-
Yeah,
Wow.
but she's been
good.
around. Yeah, she can bounce off comedians.
She's
She's worked
good.
with some of the best.
Really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you shut up. You shut up. You don't tell me what to do. It's a big fight all day.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right, now,
I thought you were talking to Lewis, and I was going to be like, yes, you told him right. Shut the hell up, Lewis.
I did too.
so George.
Hey, is this a Christian show? Because I did cuss a few times.
That's all
No,
right.
it's
Nah,
not a
nah,
Christian
nah,
show.
nah,
It's not. It's not even a show.
Yeah,
We're just doing it. We're just talking.
Well, I know it's not a real show, you know, but that's what I call them. Because I've been a Christian comedian for 47 years, and all of a sudden I start cussing, you know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. 47 years in the game. Who did you come up with when you first started doing comedy? Who was on the road with you?
I started who was on the road with me? I started day one. Jerry Seinfeld and I started together,
Wow.
Your best friend.
and we're best friends to this day, 47 years.
Weren't you
Yeah.
guys roommates?
We were roommates for. I'm the real George on the show. I'm the roommate for 13 years. I'm the best man in his wedding. I'm the father of his kids.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing that you had that relationship with him and John Witherspoon had that relationship with David Letterman.
Yep.
Yeah, back in the day it was different. There were no blacks in comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4. Jimmy Walker was on the TV show, and then there was a guy named Larry Ragland, and then you came to Los Angeles. That's where you had your John Witherspoon. And we were all at the Comedy Store at the clubs at the time because there was no comedy act theater at that time.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you ever work with Flip Wilson?
I never worked with him, but I always enjoyed him, of course, being on television. And anytime, back in my day, if you saw a black person on TV, you just call everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
How's
And
working?
I think he was the only one that had a black TV show at that time. It was, that they had the lady on the show. I forgot her name, but there were not many black TV shows.
Right.
How's
Especially
working with?
variety shows. I think he was the only variety show. At the
Well,
time.
then Richard, they gave Richard one, but I think Richard's only lasted one episode, right?
No,
4.
6 episodes? 4? Yeah.
4. Okay. Because Richard was going crazy back then. Everybody was doing drugs back then, and then they only let you go so far. And Richard was saying "fuck all y'all" and walked off.
Right.
So how was working with Amos and Andy?
Well, when I was babysitting Amos, that's a stupid ass question.
Now, what's funny is, Jeff, you actually thought he wasn't going to have a comeback?
No, I knew he was gonna have a comeback.
Oh, my God. George, what do you enjoy about comedy?
Let me tell you this first about Amos and Andy. I don't know about you guys. When I was a kid, that was a big show. And if you were to watch it today, they have episodes. That's a fantastic show.
Right.
Yes.
Very well
That-
written.
It is still
Yes.
funny today if you
Yes.
watch the episode. Now, Bill Cosby didn't want it back on, but look what the fuck he thought. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
Oh, well.
George, slow
Full
down.
disclosure, George.
We got
So I
we
would-
got
I
a
would like-
mentor
Hey,
here, George.
George,
A mentee.
We got a protege in here.
He's a dear
I would
friend
really
of mine.
like to produce. I would really like to produce some episodes of Amos and Andy just to take a look at it and just show people that the show is still funny.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be great. We'd love to see that. You know what? We'll write an episode for his show with Amos and Andy in it.
You know what? Shut up.
I want to get back to Bill Cosby.
Yeah. What the hell are you
I said
talking
Bill
about,
Cosby.
Lewis?
No, meaning that you would do their show and then maybe a clip of Amos and Andy would come on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Pay
of course, that's
homage
what I wanna
to
do.
Amos and Andy.
That's what I want to do. You just want to watch a clip of it.
Right,
Go
that's
see
what I'm
how
saying.
funny that
So
still is.
his daughter, Laverne Cox, might not like it. Oh, that's not that. And he's like, hey, that's a da-da-da. That's the scene.
Oh, okay. That's
I know you on
different.
strike, but
Yeah.
for us
That might be funny,
for
Lewis.
us non-union writers, I know y'all union writers, but for us non-union writers,
daggone right.
you know, I'm not hating.
We're done. You can talk about anything. We're done. The strike is
Gonna be
We're
over.
done.
Okay, my question to you, George, was what do you enjoy about comedy now, and what do you not really enjoy about comedy? The state of it.
Well, first of all, let me tell you, I'm so blessed. I love doing everything I do. I love doing comedy. It's my world. And when I wake up, and I'm ready to go to work right now. I got my yellow legal pad right here, ready to tell some new jokes. Right. I just love everything about it. There's nothing I don't like about it. Sometimes people don't like. Some young people don't know the business side of show business, and I've done that. Like I said, my original goal was to be a headliner in Las Vegas. And about 10 years ago, I went, wait a minute, I've accomplished my goal. And I did it pretty good. I went to Las Vegas. I worked there for 15 years. And I didn't work for the hotels. I owned the show. So I'm the only black man ever owned the show that long.
Okay.
And I've done more shows in Las Vegas than any other black entertainer.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
What advice would you give a young comic or a comic like ourselves who've been in the game, still grinding, and saying, hey, man, am I ever going to get that shot? Am I ever going to get that shot? What would you say to us privately?
I would say, out of your essence, if you love what you do, do it, man. Like I just said before, it's not how much money you make. If you, being a comedian at any level, working clubs and making, let's say you make $1,000 a weekend. Tell your daddy you're making $1,000 a weekend and see what he says to you.
Right.
He never make that kind of money. As long as you're having fun and honoring your essence, you go on that stage and you have fun and you be true to you. If this is what you want to do, stick with it.
Yeah.
Just stay there the rest of your life. I'm going to die on stage.
Have you ever questioned that, George? Have you ever hit a point where you say, I don't know if this is it? Have you hit a slump?
Oh.
And how did you
Hell
work
no,
out of
man.
it?
I love what I do. And like I said, I've been blessed. I can walk on any stage at any time. And I'm going to work the rest of my life, you know?
That part.
There you go.
You know, I'm out on the road right now. Me and J. Anthony Brown and Myra J. Me
okay.
and Marshall Warfield. I'm bringing everybody back on the road. One day it'll be one of you guys.
Oh, looking
Oh,
forward
wow,
to it.
all right.
Yes.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, we ready now.
Hey, I'm old school. Don't say any, many, money, more.
Why? What happened?
Catch your mama by herself.
Catch a nigga by
There you go.
Hey, George. You know, I'm a good friend. Me and Brad Sanders are good friends. So I always, you know, I get lessons from Brad. He talks about all of you guys hanging out, you and Marsha, and yeah. So it's always amazing listening to to comics who came before you to tell the story, man. You know, and so I just want to say something, George. You know what? I'm really excited. I wanted to tell somebody that knows the thing behind this. Me and Dannon we got our names finally put on the wall.
Oh man, thank you.
At the Comedy Store. So it going up
Fat
there.
Tuesday, was it for Fat Tuesday?
Well, yeah.
Sort of, yeah, but yeah, we got our names put on the wall. However you want to say it, we got our names up there.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. It's an honor to be on that wall. And like I said, when I started comedy, there were no more than, actually, when I started comedy, there was no more than 50 comedians in the world that were making money, let alone black comedians on TV. When I started, there was Byron Allen had done The Tonight Show, Jimmy Walker, and then the others. But you start counting, you got no black.
Yeah,
pretty much 50 in the whole world.
It was probably
That's
George
really
Kirby,
working comedians.
you, George Kirby, and
Franklin Ajay.
Franklin Ajay.
Jimmy Smits.
Jimmy was Jimmy.
Franklin and
Smith.
Jai was a
Carl
beast.
Hey George, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the last time you performed at the Comedy Union? There was a big fight before you went on stage. I don't know if you
I think
remember.
I do remember something like that. And,
It was me. Remember?
why were you fighting?
Because the guy tried to jump on stage and I pushed him off stage. And
Pushed him.
because I was hosting and you were
You're a
going to be the first
boxer?
comedian to come on. I don't know if you remember that night. And so I kept
I
trying
don't
to.
remember no small shit like that. Did I get shot?
No, you didn't get shot. I was fighting for you,
Did
man.
I get shot?
But no, I just didn't know if you remember that
thank you
night.
so much. Is the comedy union still open?
No, it's not.
You know it's
Well, I
closed.
enjoyed doing those rooms. I still do the rooms. Comedy Cellar, every comedy room in the city, I will be there. Because I got new jokes to try, some are not new, but I don't care. I just love being on that stage.
Yeah.
You know the comedy union closed. Your mama was the stage. You just walked on her back and walked right up there and started. No, I'm joking.
How about your big fat ass mama? I hear your mama's teeth are so crooked she got a job at Home Depot making keys.
George,
Your mama so dumb it take an hour to make minute rice.
Your mama's so dumb she was walking by the YMCA. She said, "Look, baby, somebody spelled Mason's wrong."
Oh my God.
And when you get home, you tell your mama they caught that rapist, so she can stop sleeping naked at night with the window open.
shit.
All right, so listen, we're gonna.
Oh, man.
George-
The king is here.
Yes, he is here.
Hey, George, I could have been your father, except that dog beat me up the steps.
That's real funny. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." Hey,
You know I can't think of another one, right?
That's what he just said. Yeah, okay, you got it.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay, you win. But it's nice talking to you guys. I appreciate you having me
Nah,
on.
man,
And,
George, thank you so
anytime,
much.
man.
Pleasure's all ours.
You the doctor and the king, George. We
That's
love
right.
you, man.
Clean slate with Laverne Cox and George Wallace.
Yes.
okay,
Can't
I would
wait,
love
man.
to. You know what? We got to have you on the show, Lewis, because it'd be good to have somebody with dicks and cocks on the show.
That's hysterical.
All right, I'm there. Thank you, George. Love you, George Wallace.
I love
love
you,
you,
and there's
man.
absolutely nothing you can do about it. Thank you, guys. God bless us.
God bless.
Bless us.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I got to go pee now. I got to go pee.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, and flip your old ass, big ass prostate.
Put them depends on
Just wrong. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Dannon Green.
The Buddy Lewis.
And of course, our special guest.
George Wallace.
George Wallace.
What
Man,
a cool guy.
man, just
47 years, man.
I mean, 10:30 at night, he gonna call us, chilling at his crib.
Because you begged them.
No, I did not beg him. I just asked him.
great job, Lou.
Good
Just
job.
asked.
Lou.
Way to get him on.
And like Boss Lady says,
It's
all
about
you gotta do is
time.
ask.
It's about time.
Yeah, I'm gonna start asking
It's
people.
about
I
time.
called him and
about
asked
time.
him. He said, yeah. Then he called me the day earlier this afternoon. Yo, am I on the show the whole time? Or it's just a segment? I'm like, we don't have segments. We need you.
Can I say this about you, Lou? You're more creative when you owe people money.
Exactly.
Keep their mind off the money.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
get some more people up here.
Hey,
Boy,
listen.
Jeff.
I had saw a clip of a boxer.
Okay.
And I don't want to play the whole clip, but I want to play just some of it.
Is he capable of doing that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe let it play because I was touched by it. I thought about you, and I
All right.
thought about us as men.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And here you go.
Thought about
All right, let's
you
see.
first.
Was you sleeping?
And action.
No,
Yo, my man.
I did take a break. You know, I was going through some mental things. I felt a little dark. You know, I went through a little.
Sissy!
I went through
Loser!
some anxiety and depression.
Kill yourself.
I just tried my best to stay strong.
Who
That's
gives
it.
a fuck? You gonna
You know,
fight
the
or
public
not?
rarely sees this in athletes. They only hear about it.
Hey, nigga, I want
Can
you
you describe
next.
what that's like while you're going through it and how you attempt to overcome it?
Let me fight that sissy.
I don't know, it was just the pressure. The
Nigga,
pressure
I'll
of
beat
life.
your ass, nigga.
Pressure of boxing.
Fuck that shit,
Being a
nigga.
good
hold on.
dad.
Let me hear him.
It's just letting it out right now. I'm just letting it out. 'Cause it was
gives
stuck.
a
It was-
fuck?
It weighed on me for a year and a half. And I know the only way to get better is to
Bring
fight.
on the next
and to
fight.
win. I'm a fighter. This is what I do and I love to do.
I can't
and I know
tell.
this is how, if you're battling anxiety and depression, you can get over it. This is what I did tonight. I came here and I fought my heart out.
I need a beer.
And is it an ongoing process?
I still battle some days. I do battle some days. I have some dark days. But I try my best to stay positive. But I feel good now. As you can see, I gave the fans a great show tonight.
Kill
Thank you for
yourself.
coming
Next
out.
fight.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
What was your question, Lou?
No, it wasn't quite. I just thought it was a beautiful step.
Yeah,
Because
that's Danny-
I didn't know
that's
the
Danny
fight.
Garcia- Danny
I wanted you
Garcia.
to give me the background of the fight.
I don't
but-
remember that fight, but that's Danny Garcia. And you know what people don't understand about individual sports, those that haven't played individual sports. So like Buddy might know in swimming or boxing. Well, swimming is different because you can't have a teammate. But you have to spend a lot of time by yourself.
Right.
You know, people don't really take that into consideration. And if you have a lot of things going on with your like family life, like when you boxing and at that level, because there's levels in the game, you're not having sex with your woman. You're really not even being around her. So you're not being around your woman or your family.
Right, you're isolated.
And so if he's having any personal issues, that's all on it. And what you try to do is use it as a motivational piece to try to help you with the fight. So for instance, when Buster Douglas, I was in Columbus, Ohio when Buster Douglas' mom died. Right before the Tyson fight.
Right.
And people were actually, I don't know if you guys remember out here, I don't know if you heard out here, they were almost talking about canceling the fight.
Right.
Because it was like, he's not going to go. And his trainer, Jimmy Johnson, which was the white guy, was interviewed in Columbus, like, no, we're going to take the fight. Yeah. And everybody kept saying, like, I didn't believe it, but everybody kept saying, like, in Columbus at least, like, he's going to win. There's no way he's going to lose with his, I know it sounds crazy because who's would ever thought that anybody gonna beat Tyson, but he fought so emotional. And then after it, something like this happened to Douglas, where remember he gained all that weight, and then he wound up getting knocked out by Holyfield the next fight. Yeah. So it's an interesting clip. I think it's good to show this because people don't understand. There's a lot of, this like our business. It's a lot of stress that people don't really know what we go through.
Right. That's what I identified with it because I identified with it. Sorry to interrupt you. I identified with it because it just felt so authentic and so real. That this man had just won. I'm sure he had just won that fight, right?
Yeah.
You
know what's funny?
Wow, you teary-eyed.
You know what's funny is, as a comedian, I have gone through that. When you ask George Wallace, did you ever think about quitting? But you kind of asked him like recently, like in the beginning of this game, I thought about quitting a number of times, especially if I had this bad set.
Yeah, that was all the time.
And, yeah, especially in the beginning.
He called for my gun a couple of times.
You know the crazy thing about it is that when you have a bad set like that, and you come home, you can't blame nobody.
Yeah.
And one thing I've never done in the game of Hollywood is I've never, even what goes on with the political stuff, the stuff that Buddy and I went through and stuff like that, I never blamed Hollywood because I always tell people, Hollywood didn't come to Ohio State, knock on my door and go, do you want to come out here and struggle for 30 years? You know what I'm saying? So this is a real interesting piece.
What did you and Buddy go through?
Well, I'm just saying, I believe, he mentioned this. I'm not going to get all into it. You already know. It's not even funny, Jeff, because we already talked about it. Everybody knows that Buddy and I'm going to put it this way. From the 90s, from 96 on through 2001, there's only really 4 people that should have been on that wall. Oh. In terms of, just hear me out. In terms of black entertainers, comedians, when we helped save the Comedy Store. That's Guy Torrey, because he did develop the Fat Tuesday. That's Buddy, because Buddy was hosting before me. That's me. And then I was going to say last night, even though I didn't go to his party, and then Herb. Because Herb was the main promoter for us that night, and we were sold out every night. But people don't understand those type of things that you go through as well, you guys know because we're in the game, but you know what we deal with. And so, yeah.
I was just gonna say, I boxed once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you win?
No,
Me too.
it's how military. And I found out that there's a difference between a 90-pound 11-year-old and a 90-pound 16-year-old.
Right, found out the difference.
As level of coordination.
Oh, okay.
I was all I remember is getting in the ring, and because I was in the cabin with the 9 and 10-year-olds because my birthday's in April.
Okay.
So I was 11.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of bigger than all of them. So I'm big man on campus, and my cabin is
right.
Buddy, we winning. Man, I got in that ring, and they was cheering all over, Buddy, and I heard, come on, man, let's go. It's gonna be all right. That's how it went. It went
all right.
It was
All right.
Come on, buddy. Come on. And all I remember is just being walked out. Man, you all right?
You're going to be okay, buddy.
You're going to be okay.
Hey, buddy, I'm telling you, that's all I kept hearing was keep your left up, and then walking out. why didn't you keep your left up? I'm like,
One time, buddy.
Keep hitting me.
Just one time.
Bro, I couldn't stand this little white boy either. But man.
The white boys, were tough, man.
You know, I saw him. You know, and I was
right.
like, because he was like one of them little, because he was like one of those short dudes. You know, and I was kind of, I'm a big
right, husky.
man. But hey, it was like a bad internet video. It was a bad. I'm telling you, I knew I would have been a meme.
Right.
At that time, I would have been a meme. I would have been like, "Oh my God,
Look at me."
look at, Timmy knocked out Big Bud."
growing up in Philadelphia, we used to hate to fight the white boys. And the reason was not that we didn't feel we could beat them, but one thing about the white boys, you knew he was going to be in shape for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
He may not have no coordination, no nothing, but he's going to fight all 3 rounds. And we used to be like, and we growing up in Philly, I mean, we ran, but you ran a mile and a half, still drinking beer, whatever. And this white boy is going to be there, but this boxing is nothing to play with, man.
I got sucker punched by my boy, so that was my boxing story.
And then
Nah, he motherfucker.
You shot him?
No.
Oh, okay. Ooh, you didn't shoot him.
Wow.
Thank you, Jeff.
Wow.
Well, Jeff, you shot everybody else.
No, we was boxing, and then I was getting the best of him, and then he just did the okie doke on me. He threw it like that, and it came with the overhand like that, and just like knocked me the fuck down. And I was just like, I was done with the shit.
you got knocked down?
Yes.
I've never been knocked down.
Oh wow. Always got to top me.
It's not topping.
Long snapper.
Buddy, sleep apnea, Lewis.
Hey, bro, put to sleep. Buddy, 2-shot Lewis. That's all I can take. 2 shots. Buddy, soft chin Lewis.
That is hilarious.
Lewis, the knee buckler.
Lewis, shaky legs, dicks.
He was actually joking on him.
No, we joking on you now.
Nah, exactly. See? Don't throw it on him.
Lewis, take a mouthful of dicks.
Was this me?
Yeah.
Y'all were talking
Your
about
boxing
No,
name.
your boxing
your
career,
name.
your
Yeah.
name, when you go to the ring.
You went to the ring.
If you pay attention to your own show,
Yeah.
you'll learn something.
This is how bad it is. I don't even know where I'm going.
Lewis, 0200 dig.
All right, it is.
Lewis can't take a left. Watch out, Diggs.
Fighting out of the blue corner.
It is.
Come on.
Man, I'm gonna let y'all don't need my assistance in this.
Lewis called his boy Jeff to bring that thing, Diggs.
Lewis, I need help. Dig.
Straight from Philly.
Out of Philly, Oberlin.
Knocked out 15 times in a row.
Sponsored by Charmin.
Oh, he's got the name written on his back.
Oh, man,
What is that?
Y'all got our substitute.
Hashtag knockouts.
Fighting for Team Yellow Belly.
And watch out for his John.
Lewis, short order cook dicks. Fighting out of the yellow Waffle House corner. Lewis comes out swinging up. Ah, he's out. Get him a spatula, ladies and gentlemen. Pick him up.
Hey,
Introducing Lewis,
Hey,
I'm short $2.
Skateboard, can you do me a favor? I'm actually just, I don't know, maybe one of you know. What is the number to mental health? And it's not 911. They changed it. It's only 3
Why
numbers
you
now.
don't do your notes before the show?
No, this just came up, homie. So I'm trying to figure out, because we talk about mental health. I wanted to give out that number.
Oh, okay.
That's the 911 number. There's a short number that they've given us now, because I want to tell anybody out there who's struggling, and a lot of us are, to please make a call.
1-800 kill yourself. Goddamn number.
All right, we'll find the right number.
You about to get canceled right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So much for us trying to get a show on air. So much for us trying to get a show that somebody might want to buy. He's out here telling people to kill themselves mentally. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, I think we'll take that one. Yeah, we'll buy that show. Yeah.
And then they could kill themselves.
Yeah, right, yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah. What is this show where we're waiting all for them to kill themselves? This is what the show's about. It'll probably be a hit.
Yeah, the ratings will go
That's
up.
the thing now.
It's
Nowadays,
called
probably
reverse psychology. If I tell you to kill yourself, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, but if I do it, then you're in trouble.
well, then you're a winner.
No, you're in trouble because he told me to do it,
Well, you shouldn't have listened to
and
him.
then the parents are gonna sue him. I'm not doing it. I'm.
You know how many times you told me to kill myself?
Yeah.
I've never told you out loud to kill yourself.
Out loud.
I've whispered it. I've never had anybody else around.
A whisper.
Never just straight up.
Subliminally, yeah, there you go.
I mean, my prayers are my prayers are my prayers.
You said a soliloquy.
I said subliminally.
Oh, my bad.
I tried to let it go fast.
Okay, it is producer. Could you? He's so busy laughing. Put on Teeder sports tickets, please. Back there laughing.
Let's go to the sports.
1-800-KILL YOURSELF. Hold, please. You're third in the queue.
You're next.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. You did not say you're fourth in the queue.
Yeah.
You did not say that. You did not say that. That is just.
Did you hear the music?
If you think about killing yourself, please stay online. One of our operators will be with you shortly.
All right, please, sports tickets.
How long y'all gonna have me waiting?
You're number 2 in the queue.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
When you just talk about practice, we sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in the fucking head and stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit. Oh, we look like the damn Bad News Bears.
Sorry for holding you waiting for so long, but our hours have ended. You must call back tomorrow morning. Between 8 and 5.
The number you have dialed is no longer in mental health services.
If you haven't killed yourself, please call back tomorrow. Our office hours are 8:30 to 4:30.
Oh my God.
Teeder Sports Ticker.
And if you're seriously considering killing yourself, call 911. All right, go ahead.
Oh, let's just get to it. Pittsburgh Steelers whipped on them
Whoa.
Dannon Green Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Y'all need a
Quarterback, coach, running back.
Y'all need a new city to play in.
You would think
It's too much going on in Vegas.
Yeah.
Everything y'all got hacked and shit, huh? Y'all play calling got hacked.
You would think though, going to Vegas, new stadium, new energy.
God.
You would think.
You know, but and I thought Jimmy was going to be
Jimmy
okay.
G?
Yeah, I thought so, but
He wasn't good at the 49ers.
The question I have, which disappoints me, is why would the Raiders ever hire a coach from New England? Like an organization that we have been
That's a rival.
right
Yeah.
for years, and then this guy had a 5-year contract with Denver, did not win, got $25 million out of that. And all of a sudden goes back to New England. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah.
Took the $25 million, went back to New England, won a couple more Super Bowls, came back, and then the Raiders hired him and give him another $25 million. Yeah, I just don't. People don't really like him.
Yeah.
They say he's not. And then the play he did when we were driving, we were like on the 25-yard line, whatever. And but it was like 4th and 7. Instead of going for the first down and trying to get the touchdown, he kicked the field goal with 2 minutes left. Didn't make any sense.
Who's the coach? Is that the guy with
Josh McDaniels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to those Buddy Lewis and Jeff Arnold Chicago Bears.
Oh no,
Buddy
not
Lewis,
gonna go nowhere.
Give me your assessment of the Bears.
That Bears.
The true assessment is, man, the game is won in the trenches, and right now, Chicago Bears for the last, I would say, 8 years, and it's going on almost, I would say 7 or 8 years. The Bears have refused to enhance their offensive line.
Yeah.
And so what happens is, man, right now they are moving pieces around, and their number one left tackle, who was a 5th round draft pick, did exceptionally well Braxton Jones, he's out. So now you got to move another person there. The starting right guard was out. Tevin Jenkins is out. So they never had a good center. And now they're moving pieces around. So what happens, man, with bad teams, man, whenever you draft a good quarterback, usually it's because you have a bad team. You have to draft a good quarterback for a bad team. And what you're hoping is that that player's skills can overcome the faults that the team has. And right now, Justin Fields is in a system. Now, remember, this is the second offensive coordinator, third almost offensive coordinator, and second coach that he's had to deal with. So you change the system. Now, once you change the system, you got a quarterback who's not in a system that suits his skill set.
Right.
So now you're trying to make a guy who's like Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson stay in the pocket and throw balls at it and then go, hey, he's missing shit. Now, listen, he's better if you move him around and see stuff when he can get out and move around.
That's what he's been asking
to do. And that's what he's saying. Listen, let me do what I do. And coaches are always traditional coaches, man, are always trying to make black players like Colin Kaepernick and all those kind of guys, man, they were running quarterbacks. You put them in RPOs. I mean, the dude runs a 4.2 40.
Yeah. And then you get rid of David Montgomery.
Montgomery, I'm gonna tell you it's not a mistake, but getting rid of Montgomery, but the because he wasn't the best. He was a better blocker than Khalil Herbert. But there are a lot of things, man. What I'm saying is there are a lot of problems that all start with the offensive line, and then secondly, our defensive line is also poor. And I'm still mad, and I still think they should have drafted Jalen Carter.
The kid from Georgia.
Georgia, even though he has some he's balling in Philly. He's balling in Philly. He's got more sacks, I think, than the entire Chicago Bear team.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, man, they could have got better pieces. They could have, at least they would have had somebody on the line playing defense. So if your offense is struggling, now you can keep yourself in the games because you got a defense.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? I respect
Dan,
about the Cowboys.
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I was talking about the same thing, though.
No.
No, we're not. Okay, we're
no,
not.
But stay there because I'm coming to you right now.
Okay.
Two. Boxing. Tyson Fury versus, what's my man from the UFC?
Oh, that's that
big,
fight. The
dude.
Nigerian dude.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to ask me about the real fight, but okay.
No, I want to go there.
Yeah, okay.
Because Tyson Fury is the champion. He's the heavyweight champion.
Well, you know, Mike Tyson supposedly has been working with this guy.
Well, what's his name?
I can't even pronounce it. I know, and I ain't going to try to. But
can you look up his name?
But I look at it like this. It's going to be the same thing that happened with Mayweather and McGregor.
Okay.
You know, I don't care what nobody says, and even right now, a MMA dude cannot beat a traditional boxer. He just can't. He does not have the hands. He does not. His stamina is even worse because people think it's like they think because you MMA that you have a lot of stamina. But if you ever notice, they're on the ground most of the time and they're holding.
Grappling.
Right. When you got to move around that ring for 3 minutes, throwing punches and defending yourself, that's a whole different thing. You got a name?
Yeah, Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, Francis
yeah,
Ngannou.
that's him.
Yeah.
So I was just straight to your point. I see another Mayweather McConnell thing, and I see him maybe carrying him. Come on, if no one's beating Fury, there's not even a heavyweight now that can beat him.
Tyson has been working with him, but you're not even Tyson's size, stature.
This dude is 6'9", 270.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Big boy.
And he takes a shot. If you ain't gonna get knocked, if he stood up to Deontay Wilder, this dude here.
And that's a lot of weight to push around.
Yeah, I mean, and think about it. He's the MMA dude is what, about 6'2" or 6'3".
Yeah.
He's not really that big. I mean, come on, man. That's
and MMA fighters use their feet. I mean, you got two extra weapons, you know, in the ring.
Taken away.
Yeah,
now.
taken away now. You know, I saw my boy Bob Sapp get kicked in the leg in one of those fights. This dude just kept kicking him in his leg till he bruised up, and it's like he can't even move anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have that when you fighting boxing.
And Sapp was an MMA dude.
Yeah,
so that was
K1.
K1, yeah, back
K1.
Yeah.
Lewis Dix, your Philadelphia Eagles. Are y'all going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we're 3-0. Come on now. We don't need to talk about it.
I mean, you are a coach. That's why I'm asking you for your coaching expertise.
We're fine. Offense coordinator, they just got to get on the same page. That's all.
They look
They're
good.
just not on the same page yet.
Okay, so
They look good the other night though. Monday.
would you kick the field goal?
What do you mean?
You
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking about
the-
that first play? No,
No,
they should have
no.
ran it. If they knew they were going to go for it on 4th down, they should have ran it on 3rd down.
No, I'm saying in the Miami game.
Oh, Denver. Nah, you don't kick the field goal.
Why?
Because you don't want to lose that. To me, you don't want to. You know the record's there. They could have had the record a couple times in the game, but I don't think you lose that respect among your coach.
No, you don't kick that field goal.
You don't kick that field goal.
You're a pro.
You don't.
You put 70 on them honestly. You don't kick the field goal.
But you know who holds the record?
You're a pro.
But you know who holds the record though?
It doesn't matter.
The Bears.
1966?
Yeah.
Yeah, 66. You actually talking about 1966?
Yeah, we
It's
hold
the
the
Bears.
record. We hold the record.
The Bears.
73-0.
Yeah. We hold the record.
Yeah,
But
who are y'all playing?
I think we beat
I
Philadelphia.
think it's a totally different game
Washington.
in 1966 than you played
We hold
Washington.
the record.
Stop it.
We hold the record.
Stop it.
You
Now,
don't.
do
You don't
think-
kick the field goal.
Now, do you think
Philly won't
Denver
get
is trying to get
73 up.
somebody fired?
I just
Because they
think.
didn't show up to play, they
Yeah.
want somebody fired?
First of all, I think Miami's tough.
They are.
Miami's putting up 35, 40 points a game already the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill is a beast.
Yeah.
Bro.
And on that point, remember 2 years ago when he went to Miami and he told everybody he felt that Tua threw a better ball?
Then-
And everybody kind of dogged him,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
ESPN was talking about, you were just saying that because you're mad?
Yeah.
Tua throws that ball, man.
Yeah.
Tua throws that rock.
Yeah, but Mahomes just got that 274
$74 million.
million
Extension, they had to do
on
it.
his-
Yeah.
Because
on
the
his
deal,
contract.
the deal he
won
had
2
was,
Super Bowl. He was in 3 and 1. I mean,
yeah, but the deal was the deal they gave him was 10 years, $450 million.
Right.
So everybody thought that was a great deal. Until Deshaun got 235, 5 guaranteed, and then everybody else's money was the deals were
Yeah.
shorter, and the money was the same.
Yeah.
Right.
So Mahomes, we may not know if he complained, but I'm quite sure his agent or somebody made a phone call like, "Yo, my man better be the number one."
Highest paid.
Yeah.
Okay, Hut 3. Let's go down to the lower level. Colorado Buffaloes took on the Oregon Ducks.
I like it.
And
Go ahead.
They have Buffalo Wild Wings up there
Yeah.
With blue
in
cheese.
Eugene, Oregon right now. So, like you say, it's won and lost in the turf, but the racism. Can you speak to that, Buddy Lewis?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Also, something I learned today that I heard that, and this is funny, man. This is when you know you're walking the boat when everybody wants to see you lose. They said the coach at Oregon got help from like every other coach in that's played them.
Yeah.
They sent them tapes. They did everything. It's like whatever they did, it was, they were able to stop it because they had been scouted so well.
Keyshawn said that. Keyshawn Johnson
Yeah.
made mention.
Yeah.
Of it. But you know what, man? I'm gonna
just
keep it a
got
buck. They got beat.
That was it.
On your point though about the racism, but this is what I want to say. I know it's gonna make the chat room mad.
Make them mad.
But black people were hating on Deion just as much or even more
Yeah. That's what
than
I'm
the
saying.
white
Speak
people.
to it.
White people in general were they don't really know Deion in terms of outside of sports. And if you've been to a big time college, most colleges, Colorado, UCLA, SC, the number of African Americans in those schools are always less than 2 or 3%. It's not about being racist; just
Right,
they're not
right.
there. At Ohio State, the freshman class coming in was less than 4%.
Right.
So it's there. Black people was hating on Deion a lot down in Jackson State. Even the president of Jackson State, number 7, before they got rid of him, they was dogging him. But I think the loss is good. There's no such thing as a good loss, but I think it's good because I think it lets the recruiting. It helps him with recruiting. I think it helps because now he can go into your son's, your house and go, you got a hell of an offensive lineman.
Yeah, but
Go,
to
look.
your point, that's where the hate
Right.
is stemming from to stop the recruiting.
Yeah, well, yes, but I think it'll help him because he can go into there and say, look, if I had you, he's not getting hit on the left side 5 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
everybody's going to want to play for him still.
Like he said, I'm just $7 away.
Yeah, and you
$7
got to remember,
away.
man, in Oregon, bro, they got dudes up there that have been fighting whales and bears.
Big boys.
They got some
Samoan
dudes.
boys,
They got some
Mooses.
moose horse
Did you see
wrestlers
Yeah.
up there, bro. So I think Deion is going to get that. That was the one thing he said about when he was playing in Jackson State. I can't take this team down to Alabama or down to Mississippi. We don't have the same. We don't have the same recruitable talent.
Right.
We don't have the same recruited talent, so we're not going to be able to compete on that level. I think this time, listen, man, you get beat. Sometimes you get beat.
Yeah.
Alabama has been beat.
Yeah.
They got beat.
They're going through a quarterback change.
So I think it's going to. I think, like you said, there's no such thing as a good loss, but there is a win to be had when you lose.
Yeah.
And the win for Deion is okay. All that trash y'all talking, all that mess you think, you got to understand. Come on. Now let's get back here in this room and let's get ourselves together.
Yeah.
But you can't get mad. You can't get mad at the other coaches. Because a lot of people are going at the Oregon coach. If you really think about it, like, his job is to beat him.
Right.
His job ain't tell his players, we'll go out there, respect him, shake his hand. No. After the game, he's like, yo, they playing for clicks. We trying to get them. And I think, it was proven. But I think when you look at, I know we talk about it later, but if you look at like a Notre Dame offensive line or SC offensive line, you can tell the difference between
Georgia, LSU,
those boys. And the thing about Deion, what people are not taking into consideration, he got rid of 80 players.
Yeah.
So
the portal.
Yeah, so he's not going to have your top linemen or people there to help, at the time.
But this is I was telling people in the streets. I didn't want to say it on air, but I know everybody was believing. I was like, look, Oregon got their weight up during the Reggie Bush era, 2005, when USC was killing shit. That's when Nike got invested with the campus with Oregon, built the facility and all that. So they've been getting them boys.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, they've been getting them boys since that time. But I'm like, you going off emotion. Like, nah, they been ready up there. You know what I mean? So
and that's a good point you just made, because Deion was catching, and this is what I'm saying, and actually big shout out to his son. His son liked one of my posts today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Deion was catching heat because he was using NFL players and Walmart and all these companies to come in and help promote. All Oregon had to do was go down the street
Nike
to Beaverton and go, we need some help.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they got uniforms. And kids like that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's the college game, and it's going to get better.
Well, they got a good one this week in USC, so.
Yeah, it's another program that's, top notch for guys. To the real fight in boxing, Dannon. You want to speak to that?
I sure do. I think Canelo might win.
Now, who's Canelo fighting?
He's fighting one of the Charlo twins. And I think it's Jamel.
The bad brother.
Yeah. He's fighting the one that's undefeated.
Yeah.
And one thing we will know this. They let their hands go.
Yeah.
Them boys they not sitting back. It ain't gonna be. This is not going
Rock
to
'em,
be.
sock 'em.
Yeah, this is not going to be an Earl Spence Crawford type of decision.
No.
Canelo is going to be in a fight. And Charlo said something after the press conference.
Now, when is the fight?
The fight is this Saturday on Showtime, September 30th. I was going to go to Vegas to watch it, but I wound up getting lucky, so I got to show.
He's fighting
Jamel, yeah, and he's undefeated, right, buddy?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but this is what I want to say. He's the mean one.
Yeah.
Right, and so he's not going to be in there just to be in there just to be happy to win. No. So I see somebody getting stopped.
Okay. Do you think Canelo's past his prime, or he's still at that?
I always felt this, and Latino people got mad at me, but I always felt he was the most protective fighter because once he signed that contract with DAZN, it was a 12-fight, $360 million deal.
Yeah.
DAZN could not put him in there. They couldn't afford to have him lose to anybody. So that's why when he lost to that one dude, but he lost like after the 8th or 9th fight, they didn't give him a rematch. Now, most times you see a rematch right away. Yeah. You ain't seen no rematch. But they can't fuck with that Russian. No. Because he's too big for him.
Yeah.
So
Triple
that's why.
G?
No. It was this other dude.
The other Russian.
I forgot the
one
that beat him.
One got that crazy name.
Actually, Triple G beat him the first time.
Yeah.
But they didn't give him the nod. So I think this is going to be an interesting fight. And who do you think?
That's tough. I'll say Charlo. But I'm going to watch the fight, but that's tough. That's tough. Because the last fight when Canelo fight, he didn't look right.
He didn't look good. No,
he didn't look good at all. He
Dmitry Bivol. That's the one he lost.
Yeah. The Russian dude.
Bivol.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know the crazy thing about Canelo is I've seen him throughout his career. The first 6-7 rounds, he's putting heat on him. But after 7th, 8th, and 9th, he's never
fades out.
Right, he fades. So
steroids wear out.
Yeah, some wear out. Yeah. So Allegedly. Lou would appreciate that.
It's up to y'all. You can get sued.
No,
I'm just
so-
saying allegedly so I don't get sued.
Easy
Let me
there.
put my hand. No, seriously, y'all think it's cool to keep saying, putting stuff out
We
there.
can
It's
edit
gonna
it
come
out.
back. Nah, you said it, though.
Okay, well,
It ain't about editing it out. So the lawyers can say, we want that tape. I thought we edited it.
Allegedly.
Okay. Now all you got to do is say the word.
Okay, so I said it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. But anyway.
We still on. I'm just trying to figure out.
No, I was going to finish up and just say I think that it's going to be a good fight, interesting, and I'm not sure. Allegedly. But
Just waiting for this shit.
we'll see what happens.
Forever. Go ahead. Anything else?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just waiting for
It's on TV.
It's not. I haven't said anything. I've let him do the sports thing, so just be quiet over there.
It's the
Go
body
ahead.
language.
Go ahead.
stuff.
Yes, I can have any body language I want. When did we start reading body language like women?
Wow.
So you got a problem with my body? As a man, keep your body language. I can keep any body language I want. I'm tired of all this little soft stuff. All these little men just dropping down with women attitude. I'm just watching your body language. Body language. That's what women watch. Go ahead. You finish up. Close out your sports, bro.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Are you
We
reading
like
my
20
my
minutes.
body language?
20 minutes.
Well, we talked to George Wallace for a nice little time.
And we
Nobody
should.
We should.
Right.
But nobody.
George Wallace in sports stuff, not even close. George Wallace can be on there as long as he wants. Go ahead.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Go ahead,
but
you
don't
20 minutes in.
don't
Go
get
ahead.
the attitude.
I'm not. Come on, hurry up.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't read my body language. I just want to say baseball. Phillies is playing the New York Mets.
People don't even know who playing names.
What about hockey? I want to
Yes,
talk soccer.
that's like, can we get a name? Who is it? Buddy, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Self-control, gentlemen.
New York Mets.
Let's go.
I spoke, but you try to do that a little thing.
Man, go on, man. You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. But go ahead and just do it. Stop acting like a little girl.
He gets so fed up.
I'm a big girl, okay?
Well, all right, stop acting like a big girl.
Where's Poetess when you need her?
That was Teeder Sports Ticker.
You thick.
All right, so listen, we only got 22 minutes. That's why I'm trying to push things so we can get, because boss said, the boss said do her lineup. And that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, she said stick to the script. That's what she said. And
when you start listening to women.
well, because she said skateboard, and what was funny was
Skateboard D.
she called you Skateboard D. I'm like, you don't know your own brother's name?
Well, let's get this beauty of the week. How about that?
That's my girl. You better leave her alone.
Yo, girl.
Show beauty of the week. 1970. She wasn't the first one. But she was one. Look at that.
Who is it?
I think I hit that.
That is
The first Instagram post.
surf singer. Taking time out from singing chores in the Harris Sisters Trio, 18-year-old Beverly Harris of San Diego. Splashes in the warm water near California Beach. Youngest of three singing sisters. Talented Beverly enjoys vocalizing, but would like to put her 127-pound courageous 35, 23, 36 figure to use as a professional model.
What's her measurement?
35,
body
23, 36, 127.
How tall is she?
I don't know how tall
What's
she
her
is.
sign?
She's an Aries.
You think she's Aries?
Is she still alive?
1970?
70s, she was maybe, she was 18 then?
Yeah, she'll be live. She'll be 69 or 70 now.
That's her hair. I know that.
Yeah, that we do know.
That's all natural.
Yeah, there was nothing
Allegedly,
fake
she's
about
still
that.
alive.
That's natural.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's natural. That's beautiful.
Surf singer. Is her real name Surf?
Yeah.
Let's see if she got an Instagram page.
Look her up, buddy.
Just Google it, buddy. Google it, buddy.
Singer.
See if she's still alive.
Let's investigate.
Beverly Harris. Yeah, we gotta look at, because I was trying to find out where are they then and now.
We're about to find out now.
Her name is
gonna
Beverly
stalk her?
Harris.
Beverly Harris.
Beverly Harris.
You know who's a
She was
beautiful
of the
woman?
surf singer.
Of San Diego.
San Diego.
You know who's a beautiful
She might
woman
have
that
a
was a beautiful
thyroid
woman in the
problem.
70s and is now? Damn it. That quick. Damn, the one that
That's
worked
that
for
punch
BET.
drunk.
The one that worked for
Sheila
BET.
Frazier.
Sheila Frazier, yes,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
she's beautiful.
Superfly.
Superfly.
Bathtub
And
scene.
still,
Yes, give me your love.
And like
still
Frida
beautiful.
Payne
Give me
too.
your love.
I've seen pictures of Frida Payne. The only thing with those women is I'm sure if you like 70, 75, they look great, but soon as I'm sure when they take their stuff off,
Allegedly.
But Frida Payne is a great singer, great jazz singer.
Yeah. Is she alive, buddy?
Lola Falana. Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah, Lola.
She is Frida Payne.
Everybody don't know Lewis said she got great music.
Oh, if you don't know Frida Payne, then
You know
you're
who she was
brown.
married to? The one-hit wonder.
Who?
You don't know who the one-hit wonder?
What's his name? I forgot his name.
Gregory Abbott.
Leave Gregory Abbott alone.
Girl, I've been watching you.
Hey, he sang enough to pull her. So what do you think about?
Nah, she divorced him after that.
After
the
dropped
one
out the top 20.
She's not. You can't find her. All right, next week we'll have another. Somebody else got to bring a beauty of the week. Look it up, see who it is. I think she's a cute girl.
That's your segment.
And most of them are light skinned. I've noticed during my research.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Colorism.
It was a couple. Though.
That was the black and white photos. All of them looked light back then.
Good point.
That was, the
lighting.
Yeah, that was the lighting.
The Jet used to have color, though. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, like around 1968 after Kodak gave
it.
it.
It started off in black and white.
But that was in black and white.
Put it out there. If you're a former Jet beauty and you want to call in,
or you know one.
Yeah, or you know one.
Oh, okay.
Send us a recent photo of her.
George Wallace, I just want to say, don't send none of your mama's pictures in here.
Hilarious.
She was, because she wasn't on Jet. She was on Puppy.
Rockwaller.
Yeah, she was on Rottweiler. EbonyDog.com.
Now, TDP made a good point about that. Jet magazine is American Weekly digital magazine. Now it's digital on news, culture, and entertainment related to the African American community. Founded in November 1951.
Wow. By John Johnson.
Yes.
Now it's
Chicago,
owned by
right?
white people.
It is?
Viacom.
Yeah.
It was the weekly Negro news magazine. Chronicled the civil rights movement. I mean, wow.
Well, Bob Johnson sold it for $3 billion. Then they tried to resell it for another $3 billion. So that's why everybody pulled out of it.
Yeah.
That's
well, you know what they tried to do though with that?
Tell me.
They sold it for $3 billion, but they wasn't selling the whole BET. They was only giving a portion. So that's why he was like, wait a minute. You got it all for $3 billion, but you only giving us a portion of it for $3 billion.
Yeah.
So they wasn't giving it all.
So like
up
BET Plus and
they wasn't giving everything to Tyler.
Yeah.
Which is why he pulled out.
71 years ago.
Same thing she said.
Wow.
Wow, 71 years ago.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so listen, we're close. Buddy, we want to thank you for taking the time to come out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I want to say publicly, man. You know, I have double booked myself tonight, and so I just want to say I apologize to my good friend. I spoke his name earlier. I want to apologize to Thomas Ward right now. He told me I was supposed to be on his podcast tonight, and I have screwed up. So I'm sorry.
Oh wow!
Thomas.
Can we
I'm
call
sorry.
him?
Yeah, I'm going.
You already sent him some money through Facebook.
Yeah, no. Hey, Tom, I'm sorry.
At 2:00 in the morning.
Wait a minute.
Screwed up.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Is it on right now?
Yeah.
Do you have his phone number?
Yeah,
Let's call him.
No, he called me.
Well, just call him and ask him if we could be on his show.
Yeah. All of us.
Yes, just ask him if we can call in and be on his show. And just say, Thomas, can we come be on your show? And then we'll do, I'm sure our producer
T.
knows
Ward
that.
is doing his thing, though. I got respect for Thomas. He's doing a lot in the game. And he's actually got a what is it, like a, he works with the lady that has her own
channel
streaming. Yes. So,
streaming platform.
Yeah, Thomas is doing his thing.
And shout out to Esau, who I opened up for Luenell in Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario, yeah.
Lou, you got a show coming up this weekend, right? Why don't you tell us about it? I saw it. Yeah, I went to go get some Chef Merlin.
church show?
And saw your picture.
Oh, wow.
What?
With the tuxedo
Lou got
on?
a job trying to hold out.
Wait a minute. His pictures by the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, they were by the
yams.
ribs.
By the
It wasn't even
yams.
somebody. This dude,
Said
he
candy
just
yams.
put my name. He put my picture on fire with Jay Lamont, right?
Okay.
I'm like, he's like, hey, would you come down? I was like, yeah, I'll come down. He put your name all on it. I'm like, are you kidding
But you're
me?
doing 2 shows Saturday.
Saturday is the church show with Ramona Stevens.
Yeah.
That's church. I'm just going there to do church.
Church folks can't lie.
Praise the Lord and all that.
You gonna get saved?
You know what? I had a flash that I actually gave myself
Girl,
to the
do
Lord.
tell. What happened?
Are you gonna do your go-go joke?
Gave myself.
Yeah.
You just do a tiger growl?
Are you gonna do your go-go in the church?
No.
Why?
Because that's
Half of them in there
joke.
swallow. They take communion.
You gonna do the neck joke?
Allegedly.
You gonna do that one where you talk about hitting from behind, Lewis? You gonna do that one?
Why is Walgreens hitting you?
No, this was Boss Lady.
Oh, you gotta pick up your medicine.
No, it's Boss Lady. No.
She's like, this show is way off the rails.
She said her brother is fired.
We in trouble.
JJ, you in trouble.
Okay. So all right. So you said that's what that was. Okay. So listen, George Wallace was so nice to come in.
Man,
Absolutely.
George is the man.
That was nice.
Man,
Now, my understanding, I was told, I remember because last time we were at that little remote thing, that Chris Spencer had mentioned the fact that you talked to him about his son going to Howard. Was that just you have always been talking to him about it, or what made you?
Oh, I'm listen. I'm an advocate for Howard with everybody's kids, even my own. So it's like, look, you go to Howard. So actually, I've been talking about it with his, with his joking around with his kids, and so they went to homecoming, and both of his kids fell in love with it, and so. Now his son is there, and he's gonna be a proud alumnus like me. So
I heard
happy.
I heard when they went down to
him.
the homecoming,
that
his wife Vanessa came back dark skinned.
That's hysterical.
Hey,
listen.
But I'm bummed.
Howard is like that.
What a great family.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. If there's a list of top things you're supposed to do in the black community, going to Howard homecoming is one of those on the bucket list. It's like you do the Essence Festival, you do the Juneteenth in Texas, you do you do the Southern
Jack
Classic,
the
Southern Classic,
and you gotta do Howard's homecoming. That's just
I'll never forget when I went to
and
Howard.
Martha's Vineyard. It's just stuff like that. Everything that if there's a black people bucket list, that should be
What's
on.
homecoming this year for Howard?
Homecoming's October 19th. I shall be there.
Yeah, my son goes back to Morehouse. I mean, just the HBCs and what they do for those young black kids. I'm so happy that Chris' son went, and really happy. And congratulations to all the college kids who are 1 month in, right? They're about 1 month in.
2 months.
Yeah.
About 2 months in. So now you're seeing, I'm sure all you parents out there are getting the phone calls from the kids and send them to their packages. And for all the people who are there helping your kids, we really thank them.
Now
It takes a village when your kids leave home.
Now that Texas game they played whoever they played, when they were stomping them out, and the kids in the stand like, go back to the projects,
No, that wasn't Howard though. That was when
I said Texas.
That was when
Colorado. No, that was Colorado.
That was when Colorado played Oregon this week, and he said our coach has all his toes.
No, you talking about Texas? Oh, you talking about Colorado and Texas when they the first game when they TCU.
No. It was just over the weekend. I think it was University of Texas because the boys was dancing on the sideline and they was like, "Go back to the projects."
Against Alabama.
Oh yeah,
that was the Alabama game.
Alabama,
yeah, it was last week.
Texas.
Yeah, okay.
Alabama whooped on Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas whooped on Alabama. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean,
Texas looking good.
Yep.
And for all you young people out there, we see it differently. We're older. We see it. We see little slip knots of it, and just stay true to yourself. And us
How do you
old
do
heads,
that?
We stay. Well, I mean, that's a challenge.
Here we go.
For everybody. I don't know how you stay true to yourself. You do the best. Sometimes you might want to change it. I know I've come to the point like I don't want to curse, but I'm like, I wish I cursed. I don't want to do a beer ads, but hey, I'm still going to be me, and it's hard to just be you.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that's working hard being you.
When everything is changing right in front of you, like him, they the pronouns, and everything is changing, it's like everybody's leapfrogging us over the shit that we need to get. It's like, how do you stay true when they just really like suffocating you? I just want to say, because the youngsters out here like really are reckless and don't care. Because it's like, if it didn't work for y'all, why you think it's gonna work for us?
Right.
It's hard. It's a journey. It's hard. Life is not easy.
You gotta evolve.
Yeah, life's not easy. That's why if you're struggling, I found the number. It is 988. That is the number if you're having trouble and you can't dial all 7 numbers and you're having trouble. Just dial 988 and
What's
someone
the
will pick
code?
up.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
What's the,
Up all
988 is the mental health number you should call if you're having trouble and
the
you
last
need help.
4 numbers?
It's 988, just like 911 or 411 information. 988. And there's just a lot
what
of
if they
people out there.
dyslexic and they get mixed up with the numbers?
What if they don't have no minutes? And a lot of payphones out there.
Down 9-8 and then his minutes run out.
Yeah, what if their phone got cut
You
off
ain't right, man.
for not paying their bill?
TDP, that's stupid.
I keep dialing 889.
Ah, shit. I got the 9-8. Ah, shit. You're
Why
out.
won't they answer it 889?
You're out of minutes.
889.
Ah, fuck it.
Please
Let me just
pick up
get
the
up outta here.
phone.
You're in the queue.
Again? God damn, every time I call them,
dialing 898 and they won't pick up.
Stay on hold. Is Death calling you? Thanks for calling us.
Oh my God.
I'm ready to kill myself, goddammit. Allegedly.
Yes.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. I really try.
Will somebody please pick up?
You did. You know, Lou, you tried today. I saw that in you. I saw you trying, but these motherfuckers was dirty tonight.
So I was like, hello, hey, how you doing? Hey, my name is Louis.
Goddamn, I'm gonna go to work again. I'm gonna try this shit tomorrow.
Okay,
Stay
listen,
on
I'm
hold.
calling.
Please enjoy this music.
I'm
Kill
calling.
yourself.
How you doing? How you doing? My name is Louis. I'm having
Make
trouble.
this a better place.
Jeff, pick up, please.
What's going on?
I'm just not feeling myself right now.
Do you need some lotion?
God help them.
What do you make it feel?
What are you wearing?
Okay, let's be serious. Okay,
Be serious. Come on,
Jeff, try it.
Somebody's feel all right. Look,
Go ahead, Lou. No,
Don't kill yourself. Take two.
Go, Jeff first.
all right.
Can we get a reshoot over there?
Okay.
Reshoot.
All right. So listen. All right. So ring. Hello. You, not him.
Okay. Yes, hello.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Can you help me? I'm just not feeling myself.
Okay, is it a
Phone check, homie.
All right, repeat. Go do it again, Louis. Do it again.
Don't kill yourself. Take three.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Hello. Ring. Hello.
Yes.
Why your phone ain't on vibrate?
I was just wondering if you can help me. I'm really having just a tough time right now, and I was just wondering, can I speak to someone?
I'm here. My name is Mo Lester.
Hey, Mo, you on the phone again? Goddamn, I gotta call the pizza place.
God?
I'm sorry.
I thought you was gonna ask me. I'm not feeling myself. I was gonna be like, well, where are you feeling? You gotta just unzip your pants.
All right, Dannon. Let's do it right. Let's do it right.
Go ahead.
Ring. Hello.
Hello.
Put your phone on vibrate.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Louis. I need some help. I'm not feeling myself.
Okay, Louis. First of all, where are you from, Lou?
I'm from Philadelphia, but I live in Los Angeles.
Okay, and what seems to be the problem tonight?
I'm just not happy.
Okay, and you're not happy because?
I don't know. I mean, well, my daughter doesn't speak to me.
Okay. Well, the question I have right now: do you have any weapons or anything around you?
No.
Okay,
my phone.
We'll go get some.
Kill yourself. Make this a better place.
Okay, my bad, man.
You guys are insensitive.
My fault. If you don't have any weapons around you, sir, is there?
Stop. I'm dead.
Yeah, fuck it, man.
Out of all these cats, I'm dead. I'm done.
Give up, man. Just don't worry about it.
All right, listen. We only got about a few minutes left.
You didn't call me.
Yeah, let's call it. Yeah, come on.
All right, I'm calling to you. Hello, ring. Hello.
Don't kill yourself hotline. How may I help you?
And listen, I'm not feeling good about myself, and I just really need someone to talk to. And I was wondering if you could help me. Will you talk to me?
Yeah. What are you going through?
I'm just not happy. And, I mean, my daughter's not speaking to me. My son just does what he wants, and they.
Just let it out. What are you feeling right now?
I'm just feeling lonely.
Okay.
Sweetie, hey, you want them hamburgers? Oh,
Louis, you on my phone again? Quit playing on my goddamn phone.
I'm talking to TDP.
You talking about killing yourself again? Boy, hang up. You know your grandmama trying to call here, and we ain't got long distance.
Now, how long have you been feeling like this?
I've just about maybe like 4 days. I was okay last week, and things were okay, but this week.
You kill yourself last week?
I was happy last week. Now all of a sudden I'm just not happy.
You take your medicine.
Well, I'm gonna give you a number to call.
Okay.
To give you a more of a personal. His name is Jeff Arnold. You owe him $200. Give him his money, and then he can help you.
And code word is
you're going through. Because I'm about to go to lunch. Got these burgers over here.
And the
code word is.
What's the code word?
Pizza.
Chicago pizza.
Chicago pizza.
All right. Listen.
Don't tell nobody.
We are going to get canceled.
Yes,
all of us.
We're making light of the situation, but of course we know there are people out there who are struggling.
No more.
It's true. 988 is the number if you're dealing with mental health.
Them niggas healed me.
I ain't never.
I want to kill all them niggas. Ah, damn.
If I kill myself, I won't even hear this goddamn comedy. Thanks, guys.
We want to.
They're not right. They're not right.
We apologize.
College. I mean, just think of all these smart people.
Oh, you started. Hold
You're
on.
right. You're right.
College. You skipped me.
I was getting to you, college, but I just couldn't. You stopped me.
Where did Jeff go to college?
UNLV.
He played on the team.
Yes.
Google this nigga's picture, please. I have
I've
not seen him in
gone
a
back and
university.
forth.
I talked to Anderson Hunt the other day. He told me you ain't never played.
I was before Anderson.
Two guard.
I talked to
Reggie
Theus.
Theus.
Ogden. Yeah, I talked to Reggie Theus. Reggie said he don't know you.
Okay.
We're going to get them on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Clean
okay.
Slate, Laverne
Yes.
Cox and George Wallace, Amazon coming out. Make sure you check it out.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, we need to give a shout out to somebody though.
Who's that?
This nigga who did not do his job tonight.
Oh, of course. We got the. We want to shout out Luenell.
Let's shout out to Luenell.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
I'm
Luenell.
going to watch it tonight.
Special.
I heard she was incredible in Ontario.
Ontario.
Shout out to Dannon. You have a show this week.
Yes, I do. I'm doing a private party.
And
wow.
are you okay with? I'm tough. Private parties are tough.
Are you
for me.
stripping?
No,
Is it in the big? Is it on the stage?
No, well, actually, it's a 50th birthday party, and I did the guy's sister's party 5 years ago, her 50th, and he hired me to do it.
She still
So it's going to be at a home, or
Yeah, it's gonna be at home.
And so what? Everybody's like in the living room or something.
No, you know what? A lot of these.
Okay, get your wheelchairs and gather around. Got a comic coming up.
In LA, when
If you're having a mental health crisis, it's 988.
Jeff, let somebody talk. This is working.
Jeff's working this.
Oh, he's
yeah,
working
that's
this
right.
weekend?
Yeah,
My bad.
I'm doing a comedy special AD. Oh, that's right. Okay.
No, on the real though, a lot of people in LA when they have shows because they have backyards, they set them up like with little stages. Buddy and I did one this summer.
Please don't.
Oh yeah, but I forgot. I can't bring that one up.
Y'all gotta make sure y'all had a wheelchair ramp out there.
It's a 50th birthday party, and he hired me to do the comedy for
Where
it.
the stage at? You can use the access ramp.
You see the porch stairs over there? You can just right there. You got a
Had me
balcony.
doing. I'm thinking it's me and two other comics. He
Right,
got
right.
a cavalcade of a
plethora.
a plethora, and then Dannon, old long-winded ass, he gonna be doing 20 minutes in between comics. The show started at 8. I go up at 11:45.
Wow.
The next day.
That's disrespectful.
But that's disrespectful. You lying. You went up at 12:15.
Anyway,
I'm bullshitting.
Wow.
it was ridiculous.
Anyway.
I'm next. I just want to say 2 movies, and I shouldn't promote like this. I know I'm probably wrong for this, but
No, do you?
The Outlaw Johnny Black, which is Michael Jai White's movie, is it's coming out.
White.
Just came out this weekend, and if you happen to see Back on the Strip, it's still I think in a couple of theaters around the country.
Are you in Michael J?
I'm in both.
Absolutely.
And then I'm also in The Drone That Saved Christmas. That's on streaming, and also
Perry, right?
yeah, that's Rodney Perry and Miguel Nunez.
RP.
But I'm in a lot of stuff.
Is that a
I'm
Tubi
busy.
movie?
I'm hoping I'll help him get my residual checks.
Okay.
Congratulations yourself. Oh, you're off this week. Can we say it?
Yes, you can say it.
Jeff is off this. You leave tomorrow or Thursday?
Tomorrow.
Jeff's out tomorrow. I'm sure it's business or first class. He gets
No,
a break.
actually, I'm driving.
Where you going, Jeff?
Where you going, Jeff?
I'm going to Chandler.
Fresno?
No, to Chandler. Working on Mike Epps' comedy special.
Oh, congrats. Now, where's Chandler at?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Okay, cool.
You riding by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta ride with someone. I'd ride with you, but I just.
No.
You couldn't do that 6-hour ride with me?
No.
Yes, we could.
I would have killed you.
No, we would have many. T,
You'd
what's
been
up?
calling mental health crisis.
And you would have to call TDP to find out that you're not going to make it.
He
Thank
buried
you for
his
supporting the
desert.
show. I'm just waiting for us to get back to goddamn work.
Yeah. So congratulations to all the people who hung in there on the strike. I want to thank you, Skateboard D.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Give him a grade. Give him a grade.
Great job.
Yeah.
I give him an A because he ain't saying shit all night.
We give you a new set of wheels on
I
the
say
skateboard.
A because he had everything prepared.
He did.
Everything
He's a
was
little
on point.
late.
He didn't yell at us once. He didn't yell at us like
We
his sister
started on
does.
time.
He
Yeah.
talked once. He interrupted us once.
But he didn't yell at us like his sister would do.
All right. Well, listen.
Skateboard D, good job.
Good
Buddy,
job, man.
Thank you again for saying that. We want to thank George Wallace. We want to thank everyone. And guys, thank you for donating. If you did, if you didn't, it's because you didn't.
Yeah, did anybody give us any money this week?
Hey, that's not how you act.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's how he asked. You got to stop that. That's how he asked.
You're right.
That's how he acts.
I would probably have more if I asked like that. I'm just not that kind of person. And I didn't appreciate you guys talking about my drink when I came in. You didn't notice it,
Lou.
but it was too
that
nasty,
was
evidently.
filthy, Lou. I didn't want
bugs on it.
TDP would have had bugs on them all night, man.
All right, man.
Oh, sir.
You got to take more care. You know, that was
like
just
the great
nasty,
Bernie
yo.
Mac said to Samuel Jackson. You nasty motherfucker.
And in the great words of TDP, fuck you.
Yeah, my man still hit me up about that.
Hey, online they were hey, I will not lie. The chat room was like, TDP was wrong for that. TDP was wrong for that. Why did TDP? Then one guy said, I'm rolling with TDP.
Oh, they always
I read all.
Hey, listen, we're out. It's 9:01. Gotta
We
go.
out.
Thank
Fuck
you.
peace.
Late.
Get home safe.